in like the prison.
Yeah, the queue. Yeah.
Yeah. And so you can look down into the arena and watch them fight. And so my buddy and I died at the same time, and I was trying to direct his fight by giving him a bird's eye view while he was in the gulag in his death match. He, of course, got wiped out, but
let them fight.
It's pretty good. But
Amazing.
nobody's got. I kind of missed the first part there because I had to run AFK, but I trust nobody here is infected, right? I don't know. Your grocery store situation is getting any worse, Necro, but
I'm not even getting paid extra. I'm still making the same shit.
Well, at least you're getting paid. I got fired.
They want me to work 9 days in a row without break.
Fuck that.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I had it my day off Tuesday, and I'm supposed to work until next Saturday.
Nice.
Repeat it with me now. But I'm not supposed to be here today. Fucking, I'm mission essential, so like, if the virus gets on base and it gets really bad and it affects the fire department, like, they'll be taking whoever they can to man the trucks. Like, A shift, B shift, doesn't fucking matter. If I have to be there for an entire week, I'll have to be there.
Dude, I feel so bad for like nurses and shit right now.
Yeah.
Like their lives
they're screwed.
Hell.
Yeah, they're fucked.
One of my best friend's a doctor, and he's like, dude, it's insane right now. But he doesn't have to work so crazy because he just like administers the drugs. So like he's just like, cool. They don't really need that's not my job. Like I'm in surgery.
Yeah.
Like, those people.
My sister's actually a nurse, but she usually mostly teaches, but she also works at a hospital. So this is getting places.
Yeah, especially in New York, because I know they're pulling in all the stops now. They have the Navy ships coming in, right, for mobile hospitals.
They're requesting the ship to dock. Yeah.
We have one here in
Don't they have
California.
like National Guard over there now, like doing their shit? Or didn't they call upon them?
Yeah, so it's kind of like you said with the whole New York situation. Not surprising, but at the same time, I did watch the movie Contagion, so if I lived there, I probably wouldn't be going out much.
Dude, it was spooky. I just rode back to my apartment from my girlfriend's apartment, and there was nobody zero people. There was no cars. I was biking in the middle of the street, like on a major avenue, on 2nd Avenue, like no cars. I ran through every red light. I only saw a garbage man and like 2 police officers and like one other guy on a bike, and it was wild as fuck.
That's insane. I guess Ubisoft really cranked out the viral marketing budget for the Division 2. I guess they really wanted to get
Oh my god.
Slaves.
I was gonna say, even gang members don't go out in Corona.
No, they definitely do. There's a like hiking crime because they don't give a fuck. Like, you know, so there's been a bank robbery down the street. There's definitely like some shit.
What?
There's more like people fighting and shit. Like,
Define bank robbery.
Like when someone goes in and takes a gun to the teller and says, "Give me all your money," and they have to because it's insured and it's not their money.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen Hell or High Water, bruh?
Yeah, didn't you watch Heat?
Yeah, Heat's a good one.
Well,
On
now that we're
on that note,
let's figure out where we were. So last time we kind of paused after you all had taken out this first wave of enemies here. Took down a pair of bone devils and things, and there may or may not be more waves, but there still seems to be this strange ritual circle here that Lawrence is keeping his daylight on, his sunlight. And there's a lot of screeching, chittering noises coming from either end of the river, kind of where the light from these large bonfires ends and it just turns into darkness.
If I remember correctly, some shit was coming when we ended last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it seems like skittering noises are getting closer from
They
other
are.
end of the river.
They have a cave troll.
Yeah. And this odd circle continues to kind of pulsate.
Positions? Battle positions?
So I just want to
Sounds
point
good.
out how unbalanced Sekiro is.
Oh yeah.
Oh
it is.
yeah, it's incredibly broken. What do you mean I can't punch this guy unless I have divine confetti? What do you mean I also will die in 10 seconds from getting standing next to him?
Yeah, isn't that game really hard?
You have to learn how to block perfectly. If you can do that, you can play Sekiro.
Yeah, I couldn't play Ninja Gaiden, so I'm done.
I still think Ninja Gaiden is way harder than Sekiro. Way
So-
harder, but that's me.
So this is how it goes in Sekiro. Your opponent's a big giant, probably like 8 foot tall, and he'll drop kick you and literally take all your health. But you'll hit him and he'll just look at you like you're fucking crazy.
And
Like, is that a better knife you're using?
I mean, I still think if you go back and play some of the old Ninja Gaiden things, I think they
yeah.
take the cake on difficulty there. But
Yeah,
yeah,
especially Ninja Gaiden Black.
yeah, Black Sigma, all that. Come on, man.
Yeah, but
Ours.
God help you when you run across the first enemy that can Miki counter your stab attack, because God, you're dead.
Anyway, back to
We need to stop talking about video games.
So, okay, is this the circle right here that's doing the crazy
Yeah, this
shit?
part of the bridge is covered by the refugees.
This sort of windmill here,
Ah,
windmill shape.
Quick, send it into the fire.
I'm gonna look
I
up.
could
Is
sit
there
in my
anything
turret.
above me?
It turns into pitch blackness. This
Mm.
just seems to go up and up into the point where the light no longer reaches.
But isn't it light?
There's light coming from down here, from these fires, but there's a point where it's
This
the
thing is bright as hell.
yeah. There's a point where, if you mean look up as in look straight to the ceiling, that's what you mean. Yeah, it extends high enough that the light cast from this sort of does not reach the end of it.
It's higher than 40 feet.
Wow. Bullshit.
It is higher than
I'm done
40
with this
feet.
fucking game.
What exactly is the noise that's coming from the corner?
They sound. I guess it could be a
My eternal
choice of
rage
a
at the
nature
game
or
of
arcana
Sekiro
check. If you wanted to try and identify what those noises are.
and any other Dark Souls game where the enemy can strike you down in one blow, but you can't do shit about it.
It's like fighting Shao Kahn in Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat 9.
Okay, Lawrence. With that, these noises that seem to be coming from other side of the river, definitely you recognize a lot of them as the noises of those sturge creatures. But
Sturges. Oh, by the way,
also-
Too Human is free on Xbox.
the game's old, man.
Oh man, I played that fucking annoying game.
Which game?
So many times.
I played
loved
it. I used
but
to play
hated
it back in the day. I had a I was in the. It was.
Too Human is the game that got sued for using the Unreal Engine.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I remember that.
So they literally had to recall all their copies and destroy them.
Mhm.
I still got
Retail
mine.
sales.
I think I still have mine somewhere. Well, it's probably gone now. But
I think mine broke. I played it like 2 times, and then the third time it just like
It
wouldn't
was
get
a
past
really
the
good
level.
concept, and then they were just like, "Yeah, you cheated. Fuck you."
Also, it was a good concept, but like it was just so repetitive. It was like the same
There is a
shit.
beautiful video on what happened by Matt McMuscle about the entire development cycle, and boy, is it a treat to see the clusterfuck that happened in that development.
yeah, it was rough, man.
Okay, so I guess we fight these Sturges. Fuck them.
Yeah, so
We need to
you
blow up
identify
the spinning
Sturges.
vortex of death.
Yeah, so you identify the noises of Sturges and also some that sound strikingly similar to the pair of bone devils that you just fought.
Oh fuck. We must prepare for battle.
You notice that sort of. I don't remember how long that spell lasts, Lawrence. The light spell. Do you remember?
It's
Daylight, I
supposed to
think
last
it's like
1
10
minute.
minutes.
I think it's 1 minute.
Is this thing magical? Like, do you think it can be? Do I think it can be dispelled?
You want to get up to it and find out?
Yeah. It definitely seems to have been weakened by Lawrence's light, whatever it was. But I guess that would be you could try to make an Arcana check.
Yeah, I
you
would
notice
like
that
to-
it's all written in Infernal as well.
I can read that, which is nice.
Okay. Give me
24 Arcana.
and then give me a religion check as well.
Okay. That I'm not so good in. Oh, that was lucky.
Okay, so with your Arcana, you can tell that this is absolutely some sort of magical circle. You read the Infernal script, and you think back to what some of these words roughly translate to, and some references to different types of devils and things, and it seems like it's sort of written in a multi-layered way, as if it's supposed to summon and contain several things. But at the very center of the circle, where the power is kind of waning due to Lawrence's light being cast over it, you see Infernal writing that roughly translates into a sort of poem or a couple of lines that seem to refer to a pit fiend.
They're trying to summon a pit fiend. Not good.
What do I know about pit fiends?
Religion check.
With disadvantage, because Asher would not know.
Still pretty good.
Shit.
Yeah. So what you know is that they are essentially the top of the hierarchy for the particular subset of devils that they rule over, that they belong to. They tend to be these large, tailed, winged beasts. They almost look similar to dragons, humanoid dragons. Sort of think of a non-fiery version of a Balrog from one of the Balrogs from Lord of the Rings. And what you know specifically about them, Asher, is that they tend to, along with their overbearing physical strength, have the ability to magically control fire. They're sort of the tyrants of, again, the tyrants and the overlords of their particular subset of devils. They rule the roost there.
And once again, half my spells are useless. Damn it. Oh well. Turrets and rays of frost. That's all I got. I got nothing else to solve this.
Can we turn off the giant vortex of death?
Yeah, with that roll, do I think the dispel magic would work?
Let me check something.
Probably gonna be a
rolled 20.
It would be difficult, but you're pretty sure that it would have some sort of effect on it. Yes.
Hold on. I'm going to use a 4th level spell slot and dispel it.
All right.
Hey, welcome.
Let me guess. He has to roll.
Yes.
What?
Soren is attempting to dispel magic on something. Welcome.
Well, if it's higher than 5th level.
Yeah. You will have to roll.
Damn it. Okay.
It's summoning a pit fiend. Of course he had to roll.
Yeah, that's fair. If this works, like that's crazy. Like it was just
Come on, 19.
Okay, so what should I
It's your spell attack ability.
Okay.
It's
just your charisma. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh!
Yeah, that'll do it. Holy hell.
I was
So
trying to give you a flash of genius, but you're good.
let's say you got a 26.
Yep.
Let's say
There's not a 16th level spell.
So there's
Yet.
quite a bit of struggle, Soren. And then you, with one final push, send out this wave of magic trying to dispel the circle. And there's this flash. You see the circle in the middle of this windmill shape suddenly go dark. And then in this circular motion, you see all the rest of the runes and infernal script there go dark.
That was easy.
Did we win?
You
sort of.
As long as we didn't lose.
The skittering sounds seem to fade away slowly.
We're not the lose chesters. I'll see myself out.
Just slowly walk back up to the surface, go through the drill,
Dude,
pull it behind you.
It feels like that's essentially what happens to Padalecki every time he says that around Jensen.
Yes. So now what? Is there more like down this way?
No, doesn't seem to be anything else.
Did we just avoid Kenji's boss fight?
Did we win?
Dude, Kenji has like 5 boss fights lined up. Don't play.
Oh, he's so mad.
I can hear it in his laugh.
Yeah, it's like, you dispelled the boss fight. Cool. Here's the second one.
Boss fight.
A 26 is a 26, man. What can you do?
Oh god, there's a boss
this
coming.
This feels kind of like what happened to Mercer with that whole. He had this whole freaking ship battle thing planned down. They ended it before it began.
I had a whole ship battle planned out, and you enlarged the boat.
Oh yeah, you got Mercered hardcore.
Soren just like claps his hand, like, guess we're done.
We're gonna enlarge the ship. What?
I don't feel so bad. We still have a whole fort worth of assholes we gotta kill.
Oh, that's right.
And then you all realize something. You see no sign of
Big Hurt.
Oh,
fuck.
Or the dwarf or anyone else of interest that was supposedly taken this way.
Does anyone know locate creature?
Kenji, I swear to God, if that portal was actually supposed to take us to them.
He's not that. Look, you're giving Kenji a little too much credit. I'll believe he has like 7 plan B boss fights, like plans B through H, but I won't believe he did that.
Well,
I would not. I don't know if I would risk that entire part of the plot behind. Well, what if they do have to dispel it? They just literally can't progress. I don't know if I would risk that.
That's game over. You win.
Save, reload the last save.
The end.
Heroes,
reload the save.
this is your old friend. You must save him. No, I'm good. Game over. Just ends.
Look. At that point, that's a glitch. We got to reload, and the last time we saved was back in Waterdeep. We're screwed.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta do quick save and quick load, but you accidentally quick save right as you die.
Always rotate your saves, boys and girls.
Yeah, nobody else seems to be in sight, and it goes deadly quiet, oddly quiet. There's no ambient noise. It seems like not really anyway. Just the low crackling of the fire and the occasional stream.
So Fang would like to look for Herc.
All right.
Yes, we should go topside.
Yeah, let's.
Now Fang's gonna search around here because this is where he was told Herc would be.
Yeah. Investigation.
I will assist.
Thank you. Now it's a straight roll because I frenzied before, apparently.
Oh, you should just let me do it then.
Okay, I'll assist you.
Okay, there we go.
It's been longer than a minute, right?
Yeah, at this point.
It's been a minute.
Oh, what a bad roll.
Okay, you kind of search around the area, and as you're doing so, you notice that back over on the other side of the bridge now, the side where you had started from. Yep, over here. By this tattered tent here, there is an odd, almost musical sound coming from it.
I dispel it. I'm just kidding.
Stop dispelling the fly.
Fireball. No, I'll check it out.
Spell.
Fire strike.
Power word death.
Dude, I saw that. There was literally a YouTube video of a wizard who counterspelled everything, and it was hilarious.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, but yeah, I'll take a look, see what's going on.
You see a mirror, like a handheld mirror.
Be careful. It might be a cursed object. It might be a Chinese cursed object. You know how those.
Yeah, I'm not
interesting.
I'm not willing to grow another year or two. I'm backing away.
I'll mage hand it.
Okay, you do. Nothing seems to happen.
Is this your?
I walk over and pick it up.
It's in my hand. Do you want it?
You just snatch it from someone. Who gives a shit about someone?
I just saved all your asses.
I could have used the workout.
I gotta use the XP.
Exactly.
We could have taken him.
Look, all I know is the dispel magic. We might have to fight a pit fiend. I'm like, cool. I haven't fought one of those.
I am still concerned of the giant monster they said they feed people to that I have yet to see.
Yeah, I thought that was the pit fiend, but now I'm not.
We fought a phoenix.
We already fought the Naga.
Fought a Naga. We fought freaking Leviathan and other primordials. Do you really think we're going to be?
We had help in those fights, though.
So, what? Hey, what if that portal?
Yeah,
opened up to
lefty and righty.
No, opened up to the pit fiend, and that's where your guys' friend was.
Fuck!
No, I don't got an asshole.
No, that seems
quick. Necro, use divine intervention.
Divine intervention to open the portal back up to the
hell.
No, just use divine.
I think that's a conflict of interest.
Divine intervention, or just literally sits and like pops in right next to us. Oh, hey guys.
Hey,
yeah,
God,
what else is in the
I
tent?
need your help. What is it, my child? I need a portal to hell. What?
you hear like Lawrence goes through the process of calling out for divine intervention. You all just hear a voice in the sky that says "bruh."
No.
Well, wait, isn't Lawrence's dad still terrorizing the surface?
What?
Right?
It depends on
Why
how
would
long that
Lawrence's
spell
dad
Toki's
be
character lasts.
terrorizing the surface?
Like,
I'm pretty
didn't
sure
Toki call upon a god?
He called upon a celestial.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a difference, man. If Toki called upon a god, we're killing Toki's character because he's too powerful.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Never mind.
But yeah, who currently has this mirror?
Marge.
I guess Marge, if she wants it.
Just call her Marge.
Large Marge, baby, large Marge.
More like Marge Simpson.
Do you look into the mirror?
Oh,
I am the mirror.
I see.
I am the.
I am the hype.
Yes. If you look into the mirror,
The mirror looks back at you.
something like that.
Oh
you
God,
notice
it's the abyss.
in the background behind you, another part of the room, you see a figure
What is this,
standing
Harry
there
Potter
in the
and the
mirror.
Philosopher's Stone, you jacked?
Who is it?
It's clad in dark robes with what
An
appears to
enemy
be a
stand!
metallic mask. Yes,
Black
this is.
Sabbath.
The user must be nearby.
Because they're so stupid.
God damn it.
This is the second time he's brought a
Always.
JoJo reference into this.
There has to be one every session at least.
Look, I backed out of being a JoJo reference. I just want to point out
It went too far. You had to,
Aaron was originally going to be a JoJo reference, but I stopped that.
Who? I need to know.
Aaron was originally
No, I
going to
mean,
be a JoJo
what was he
reference.
referencing?
he was going to
No,
be a
he was just
stand
gonna-
user.
Yeah,
basically.
his soul knife ability was just going to be a literal stand.
Fucking, I'm running this little campaign I got right now, and one person is literally a fucking stand user. Like, no jokes about it. Fucking, he's from 1998. Fucking magically transported into Fantasyland, and he's a stand user.
So what you're saying, he's the opposite of Samurai Jack.
Does he always get on people's backs because they can't see his stand?
It's funny. He mistook the Aarakocra to be this other guy's stand. It's like, is that your stand? Like, what's a stand? Like, he's standing right there.
Oh, but
Is
we
he
can't
yours?
see him though because we're not stand
Oh.
users.
And then he keeps asking, like, well, is he yours? Like, and the human's all like, well, dude, that's not, slavery's not cool, man. Like, that was awesome, but I digress.
But yes, the figure is clad in dark robes and is wearing a metallic, almost dragon-like mask. A very familiar sight.
Oh, is it that one asshole?
That's what it
Oh, it's
looks
the
like.
guy. It's the guy from fucking Waterdeep Council, the secret asshole.
That's correct.
Son
He's
of a
just
bitch!
lurking.
Power word count.
Yeah, you just see him lurking in the background in the mirror.
They should do it in the mirror.
If only there's such thing as cameras in this world.
Well, he doesn't know Marge. He only knows us. Actually, he only knows me.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he know Aaron?
No,
I don't think. Did Aaron go to the meeting?
I mean,
We're
we all
talking
showed
about
up to
Herc,
the
right?
council room where he was. He knows everyone but Marge.
No, he doesn't.
And he has
No,
Asher.
Asher.
Yeah, he doesn't know Marge or Asher. He knows the rest of us.
Right. Okay. I'm just gonna message Marge, be like, he's an asshole. Fuck him up somehow.
Who's an asshole?
The guy in the I don't know. Fuck. Yeah. What do you see?
Starting with the man.
If somebody else peers into the mirror, you can see it too.
It's
It's
man in the mirror too. Fuck.
anybody that looks into the mirror can see this dude just lurking. He's just kind of standing, casually tapping his foot.
Why is he just standing there looking like an asshole?
I don't know.
I can hear you, you know. Yeah,
Well,
sure
eat a
I
dick.
can hear
Does
you,
that-
you know.
Does that help? You can eat a dick.
You all take quite a while to welcome an old friend.
I don't know who the fuck you are.
I'm pretty sure Friend is pushing it.
Also, you're
That's
not
being
exactly
generous.
in the most auspicious situation of us finding you here.
In a mirror.
And your mom's a hoe.
Hey now, that's just rude.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Oh,
Game on, go.
No.
Play. Oh, sorry.
Stop it.
he says,
Recently heard that on my music box. Fuck you.
well, I always was one for theatrics, but
You being a bitch? Because that's what that's called.
oh,
Must you
Can you tell
antagonize
me-
everyone we meet?
He's
Why
in
is
my
it-
fucking mirror.
why is it that you come here? Surely not to simply free some prisoners.
There's a guy. He's a
Why are you
minotaur.
telling me
I've never actually seen him.
Don't talk to him about this. Why are you telling him? The
I'm
plan.
grabbing the mirror out of her hands, if it's possible.
Is that a strength off? Is that a
Strength
strength
off with
off?
me at disadvantage.
I think the barbarians got you.
Uh,
I don't know.
any
Yeah,
other time of the
disadvantage.
week, yes, but unfortunately, I'm exhausted.
Oh no!
It's my fucking mirror. Fuck off.
Oh, that's a 2.
Oh no!
How are you the barbarian with a fucking 3?
That is true. How?
Yeah, wait,
I-
what?
Because that was straight
rolled
strength. Yeah,
shit.
that was straight
You also
strength,
didn't
not
roll
athletics.
athletics.
That's all.
Oh, that was straight. Oh, I thought it was. He said strength off.
Dumbass.
No, you have to roll athletics.
All right,
Gives me another chance, really.
but it's. I still have disadvantage, and I have to beat a 20.
Straight 20s, baby.
Nope.
Damn.
Yeah, she holding on to that mirror.
The Iron Grip
Let
of
me
Mars.
try. Let me try. I'm gonna use acrobatics. If that.
I want to see the wizard.
How are you gonna use the acrobatics?
That's the
Oh
Grab
my
the
fucking
mirror.
god!
Sleight of hand.
How?
I guess sleight of hand would make.
I
more
was gonna
sense.
say
How's the guy
Well,
reacting
it's the
right
same
now in the
modifier.
mirror?
he's in complete disbelief. You just see his jaws kind of hanging open from under the mask.
What
'cause it's
jaw?
a half mask. He has a half mask. His mouth is exposed.
Guys, can we please focus?
You're
Yeah.
embarrassing me in front of the asshole.
Who gives a damn about the asshole? Get your hands off my mirror.
I see the council picked
Hey, contest it.
worthy.
Contest that shit.
I see the council picked some
How are you
worthy
acrobating
adventurers.
it out of my hand? Are you going to kick the shit?
That's what I'm wondering.
I
Yeah,
meant
he's
sleight-
pulling a
I meant
Jackie
sleight of
Chan. Let
hand,
it go.
The same modifier.
He's pulling a Jackie Chan. Just let it happen.
Well, wait.
How the fuck?
Oh, he took the mirror.
Yeah, you gotta roll.
He did. He rolled a 23. As he just said, his acrobatics is the same as his sleight of hand.
Do you have advantage, Marge?
I don't know. Do you want to give me advantage?
I mean, I can't do that. I can.
Well, that settles
Fire
that. Not who are you paralyzing?
What is even happening right now?
This is such a
don't know.
clusterfuck.
Marge and Asher both make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, he cast it above 3rd level.
How about you
yeah.
fuck off?
At this point, the guy in the mirror is just laughing.
Yeah, you're embarrassing us in front of the BBG.
Can I make a swing to hit it?
The mirror?
Yeah.
That was like literally my next move. I was gonna headbutt the shit out of the mirror.
If I can't have it, then neither can you.
Look, I don't. Okay, if we're not, do we all agree to break the mirror?
No.
Okay, then what do you want to do with it? I hand it to you.
Air just smashed it.
Has it been longer than a week?
No.
Okay, Necro, you realize you can cast divine intervention every day until you succeed, and it's 7 days.
Yep.
I thought I could only do it once a week.
So where's the stupid Minotaur?
That's if it succeeds.
And you're telling me this now?
It's in the,
I told you
the
that like
player's
5
handbook.
times.
Read your class, sir.
I have said it every
I
time.
don't know what the fuck I'm doing?
Every time you said a week, I have said no. You can do it every day, and Kenji's like, "Yeah, you can do it every day," and you just ignore that.
This is the
This
first
where
time I hear this.
Lawrence is gonna ask his deity
Necro,
if he can get his
I
back
have
pay
the
now.
tapes.
He's gonna ask his deity if he can get back pay.
So, where's the dwarf and the Minotaur?
Why are you telling him
And
who we're
this
looking for?
supposed.
We're looking
Hey,
for a
you
dwarf.
got your chance. Shut up. Yeah, we're looking for what's her name's father.
I
I have
don't
both of them.
remember that.
Soren's girlfriend.
Oh, definitely not my girlfriend.
Soren has a
You're
girlfriend.
confusing the people.
Yeah, you're getting all the stories mixed up now.
No, the dwarf lady. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You know two
Yes,
at
I
this
do.
point, and you mix them up.
but Marge wasn't here for that.
No,
I believe.
I'm literally talking about the
Troll
troll.
Breaker's dad.
Yeah.
Troll Breaker's dad.
Yeah,
He's calling her Soren's girlfriend, since they seem to have hit it off quite well.
That wasn't them.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. That
Soren
was
is
a
literally
completely different person.
Soren is literally the whole reason we had this thing moving forward. That hence the reason.
yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
no,
of, I'm sorry.
You're thinking of
misconstrued.
Asher and the actual
I know.
dwarf.
Shut up.
And I'll have you know, it's not going well.
At all.
No.
When did Soren and her have a date?
No, we
They
didn't.
did. Oh my god,
Joking.
you were the dumbest
Doesn't
mother.
matter.
They got chemistry.
Oh, this is great.
Jesus Christ.
I'm about
Mark.
to start chucking lightning
You're the one
around
who
if we
said
don't
they
move
went on
this
a
shit
date.
alone.
I'm assuming
Mark,
the
you're
BB
intelligent.
is just looking at all
Mark,
of us,
Barbarian is
gossiping,
perfect
like,
for you. Your intelligence is in the shit.
Serious.
Asher and his girlfriend went on a date. Soren and other girl didn't. What are you lying on?
Christ alive. Moving on.
So we go to
I wouldn't
Paris,
say less of a
France.
date, more
This
of a
is-
drug-fueled
this is-
rampage.
I wanted to move it along for a minute there, but then it just got too entertaining, so I just let the chaos roll for a minute. But whenever you ask after the Minotaur and the Dwarf, the guy replies, yes, I'm
Fix that.
well acquainted with him.
Uh-huh. Well,
Oh, where are you
There goes
throwing
that
that?
plot thread, Kenji.
Where are you throwing it?
Dead in the mirror.
You
roll damage.
It shatters. You don't have to
No,
roll damage.
whoa. Roll damage.
Jesus
Yeah, I
Christ.
can't stop that.
It shatters, and you just hear, "Oh, you shouldn't have done that."
It's useless.
Yes, you really shouldn't have done that.
Catch.
Why?
And
How are you still talking?
Marge, what is your AC?
22.
Oh my god, this is the worst party of all time.
Nope, I've seen worse.
Crossbow bolt comes in out of nowhere, and thankfully your armor stops it, but it lodges itself right near one of the weak points in your armor.
All right, who's being a giant fucking pussy and hiding?
Even with that crit, I almost caught it. Looks like Aaron's gonna have to read some magic books of dexterity.
And I'm gonna need.
Well, you better catch the next bolt that comes flying out of nowhere, because somebody up there is pissed off.
Are we still on the bridge? Because I'm still on the bridge.
All right, so
the other side of the bridge.
Asher, Lawrence, and Fang. I'm gonna need dexterity saves as violet fairy fire descends upon you all in a cube.
Oh, fan-fucking-tastic.
Haha.
Let's see, wait.
It would.
Did I make it?
Do I benefit from danger sense?
It's a spell.
Yes.
It's a danger that you can see. It's bright purple.
All right, so now it's a straight roll.
Fucking dumbass.
That's the chaos.
You unfortunately fail. Fang fails. The other two make it. Fang's violet fire seems to cling to you. Oh, does Flash of Genius apply to saves?
Yes.
In that case,
that wasn't a very hearty yes.
Yeah, no.
Not
yes.
When you are 40 feet, you can see makes an ability check, saving throw. You can use the added reaction. Yeah.
All right, then yeah, he passes, and fairy fire passes harmlessly.
You're welcome.
Stop being a fucking douche and come down here, you bitch motherfuckers.
Where did we pick up Marge again?
She kind of showed up.
She's been too long without a drink of ale. She's very irritated right now.
Well,
okay,
go up there so they don't have the high ground. I hear that's important.
Could have been there for
Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's the master of low ground. Don't believe that.
Marge, can you give me a perception check?
Perception.
Obi-Wan was the master of low ground. He won every fight by having the low. You suck.
All right, yeah, things seem to be entirely silent. And then
Oh, fucking.
Hey, would I have seen him?
Invisible. I was
I
seeing if Marge could hear it. So Marge,
I can hear things.
Yes, but not close enough to
With
react
my
to
big
moving
elf
out of the
ears.
way. Marge, you
Wait, that's a melee
see this
attack,
fella
isn't it?
appear next to you. As he steps out of the shadows and hits you with these two attacks.
Oh, fuck.
He just made the biggest mistake of his life. Because I don't. Oh, that says poison damage, not necrotic.
Yeah.
So is it necrotic or poison, Kenji?
It's poison. The compendium.
But it says
must have-
necrotic.
Yeah, it's the compendium is being really cool. So let me change.
It's being really cool.
Oh wait, no, it is necrotic plus an additional poison damage roll. I see. So.
Oh.
Ouch.
But that doesn't make sense. No, because it says it's rolling 3d6.
That's the attack,
3d6
yeah.
poison damage. 5 feet of target, magical darkness, 1 minute. I don't see anything that's talking about necrotic.
I will double check, but
Kenji's over here trying to one-hit crit kill motherfuckers over
let
here.
me see. Let me double check. Let me double check the book.
It's not like fucking the DM that was in a game of
Yep.
earlier today.
One hit, 8 piercing damage plus 10 necrotic damage and 10 poison damage, or 1d6 plus 5 plus 3d6 plus 3d6.
You know, in a game I had earlier today, we were level 5 party, and like a Dark Brotherhood assassin came at me and did like 76 fucking
Skyrim?
attack damage.
Dark Brotherhood assassin.
Okay,
So
whichever the poison damage is, it's halved.
So 10.
And as he does so, the area around you, Marge, and within 5 feet, goes completely dark as magical darkness shrouds this tile that you're on. Roll initiative.
Yeah, you've got this. I'm gonna stay over here.
Does initiative count as an ability check?
Yes, technically for the purposes of like jack of all trades and stuff. Yeah, they said it does. I figure you're asking because of the disadvantage, right?
Yeah. So I got an 8.
Okay.
So
But don't you have advantage? Because you're a stupid barbarian of high levels?
Yeah. Unfortunately, the first roll is an 8. But I have disadvantage on ability checks because I exhausted in that first fight.
But you have advantage on initiative rolls as a barbarian, don't you?
Yes, but I have disadvantage. It's a straight roll, and my first roll was an 8.
Why does it say 17?
First roll says 17. What are you talking about?
It automatically rolls the advantage. Highlight it.
I'm so confused right
If
now.
you scroll over my 17,
it's because he does stupid things.
Plus
Yeah.
2.
Instead of just rolling with advantage,
he
does stupid things.
If you highlight it, the way advantage on initiative works in Roll20 is instead of having 2 separate rolls, it rolls the 2 rolls at once and then takes the higher one and factors it in. And so if you roll over that, essentially, here's what
I got
the
it.
command. Yeah, the command is it rolls 2 d20s, it keeps the highest, and then adds the modifier. And so his first roll was an 8, the second roll was a 15. It's applying the 15 because he has advantage normally, but
Got it.
in that case, he would have like a 10 advantage, 10.15 would be his actual advantage.
You have to add me to the turn order.
All right.
Maybe next time, click your token.
Maybe next time, shut the fuck up.
Okay, fight them on your own. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
I was planning on it.
You want to solo this?
Goes to sit on this rock. Darren's turn just goes over and sits on the rock.
Half the party just joins. He's like, you know what? I kind of like this guy. I'm gonna roll with him.
Fucking Marge would go along with it anyway. Yeah, I'll fucking fight these bitches myself.
She just wants to throw lightning around. That's her story in life. What was your?
We'll just hold actions till you're down. Then we'll actually fight.
Oh, that's cool. Someone did a cosplay of the freaking amusement park boss from Near Automata.
Oh, I meant this.
I was gonna say there were a lot more songs than that.
All right, so
36.
first up,
So, question:
Yes.
how much damage did I just take minus half poison damage?
Let's see. You would have taken.
Because of this janky ass fucking spell that I don't know how to read.
I believe 40 damage and then half the poison, so it would be 50 in total. Give me a moment.
All right.
So you see something else shimmer and reveal itself from the shadows. It does so as it makes its attack. Obviously, the invisibility is dropped.
Shimmer, 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 shimmer.
I do not see
Nice,
anything.
deleted. Yeah, that's because
Neither do I.
I have to mess with this token.
Hang on, my cat just
A
vomited.
shadowy. Oh, nice. That was perfect, Thomas. But you see this shadowy feline creature with multiple tentacles coming off of its back,
Right, we
shimmer
gotta
out of
kill
the
Ray's cat.
shadows, and attack you,
Kitty
flank
weapons.
you, Marge.
Kitty weapons.
That's what it is.
Oh, we must tame it.
Jesus Christ,
Not a lot,
guys.
none of the most damage, but it makes an attempt.
We
Asher,
must
you
draw it to
hear
our side. We must
a
T-pose.
feline
Show it that
growl.
we're stronger than it.
Yes,
What?
T-pose. Asher, you hear a
T-pose.
feline growl,
Oh,
and one appears
Hi.
next to you.
the 19 hits.
Kitty whippets.
Assert dominance. Asher, assert dominance.
Make yourself bigger than it.
I do that.
You
As
just
you
look stupid.
T-pose,
Do it right.
as you T-pose, the boss cowers away and swears to serve the party.
I like this alternative future.
Aaron,
Oh, what to do? What to do?
Go sit on your
mean-
fucking rock.
Fine. No. Do I
Shinji,
help Asher?
Does Goodbye Moon Man do anything?
Makes me want to kill myself.
Isn't there a? Yes. A beam of moonlight surrounds you, Asher, and
Oh no.
casts light in a 20-foot radius. Dim light another 20 radius around that, and
I'm fucking dazzling.
yes,
Beam on.
you sparkle in the moonlight.
That's moonbeam on you. I heard.
Thankfully, it's not a real moonbeam, but I was tempted to drop a moonbeam on him, but I didn't want to.
I was hoping for gaseous form, but whatever, that works too.
Do you want to turn
like
into
this.
gas?
Nah.
We should have moonbeamed him. Fuck it.
I guess I'm going to rage. Sorry, Asher.
Oh shit. Difficult terrain.
I
it
don't
might
know
be
what it
necrotic.
is yet.
We'll
It
find
might be
out.
necrotic.
I think it's a necrotic on 1, right?
I don't know. Dude, do it look like I remember this shit?
Does it look like I remember it?
You were supposed to make a table for it.
Yeah, it was.
He doesn't even try to fight it.
Didn't you have one? You posted one.
No. I have a table in my hand.
Yeah, so use it.
Look here, Kenji. I don't like your tone of voice.
Use it.
I can't.
Not with that
Roll
attitude,
20's
you
being
can't.
a dick. Let's see here.
Do you need me to find it for you?
I got it. Number 3. Oh no. 1d4 spirits that look like flumps in unoccupied spaces within 30 feet of me. Each spirit immediately flies 30 feet in a random direction, and at the end of the turn, all spirits explode. You have to make it two.
Are you
You have
freaking
to make a
super ghost
dexterity saving
kamikaze
throw,
us?
or take 2d4 force damage.
Yeah, let's find this and post this so people will be able to read it.
At least I'm 30 feet away from you. More than that.
Oh my god, it's hilarious.
Fuck you, Aaron.
It might not hit you. It has to run 30 feet in a random direction.
I don't remember what a
Why
flump
do you
is,
have
know.
this?
It's my barbarian thing, man. When I rage
In
hard.
case I don't
I
know if
will-
you guys know what a flump is, but I will post it.
Oh, for
I know.
It's
There's
a
4 of
nice
them.
beholder.
There's 4 of them. This is the greatest day ever.
So 4 of
Hey.
these guys appear.
Oh, they're adorable.
Flying spaghetti monster looking motherfucker.
Yeah, they're googly looking, and they're gonna explode at the end of my turn.
All
So
right,
so roll 1d8 for each of them for direction.
yeah, let's see. I'm just gonna start from the top
Oh,
and go
God.
clockwise. Wow.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm gonna. My luck, that's hitting me.
One direction in particular is fucked.
Thankfully, that's gonna send 3 of them straight south.
Oh,
Safe.
wait. What do you mean straight south? Why did you roll a d8 if there's only 6 directions?
There's 8 directions.
Oh, why are there only 4? Why are there 4 pills? Oh, why are there 6 pills? There are only 4 directions.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
my
4,
bad. It would go
5,
this direction, but it would
6,
still not
7,
hit anyone.
8.
Meanwhile, the
Oh,
other
you're
one
right.
would. Let's see.
Yeah, the other one's
30
going
feet,
that way 30 feet.
30 feet. And what's the size of the explosion?
5
5
feet
feet.
around them.
It doesn't say anything. It says intangible. Does that mean it goes through walls?
It goes through shit. That's what intangible means.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
so it goes into the escape tunnel.
Oh,
fuck. Oh, no.
Shit, I
And
left
you
my
all
drill
hear-
behind.
You all hear and see an explosion 10 feet into this tunnel.
Well, to be fair, they'd have to. It depends on where that one spawned. 'Cause it may not be able to
So-
make it to the tunnel. If it spawned there, it's not making it.
Wait. In
Wait, did they
unoccupied
spawn
space
from
is
your
within
square?
30 feet of you. It says
They-
you
yeah, like
conjure them. I think you can choose where they spawn.
Oh,
Because it says you conjure them in unoccupied spaces within 30 feet of you.
oh, this is gonna get interesting.
I think you're supposed to choose where they go before you do the rolls. But
Oh, all right. Well, in that case, let's put those south ones 30 feet up here.
Wait,
Just-
then
just-
they'll hit
just
us,
put 'em over there.
motherfucker.
What? No, you idiot! The one's going south.
it has to
Like
be within
30
30 feet of you.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is your
Yeah,
limit.
if you,
Oh.
put 'em- if you put the ones that are 30 feet down
Yeah, no,
from us,
no, that's
30 feet
that's
upward,
different.
He just drops
gonna-
him back down here and blows himself up.
Good job, go tanks.
Super kamikaze ghost attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna spawn them like around me so that towards the exit is gonna hit the kitty weapons.
Okay.
I needed to exert dominance on that kitty weapons.
All right. So it ends up here and explodes right at the entrance of your escape tunnel. And
Don't worry. I got ways
Well,
around that shit.
Okay, but that's at the end of my
Dexterity
turn.
saving
So
throw.
first things first, I'm going to.
drill.
I'll go ahead and roll for it just in case. Okay, well, it's not making that. And avoidance, it takes half. All right, that's settled. Now you can take your turn.
Going to reckless, and let's do this. Let's do this.
Ooh, that.
Well, it's just yeah, it's 25 and then 22 because 25 would be straight and then it drops it because I hit it. Right, Kenji? That's how that works, right?
The displacement
I don't
thing.
know, but you didn't need a reckless.
Yes, I did.
No.
It would have given me disadvantage. I didn't need to, did I? I didn't know that I was going to roll 25.
Right there.
Oh,
But
I thought we didn't do
yeah,
flank.
you're right. That's how it works. Once it gets hit with its displacement, then it doesn't have it again until its next turn.
So that's 8 points
There you
of
go.
8 points of damage on the first swing and 13 on the second.
Okay.
Because I'm raging.
Anything else?
No. Action, bonus action movement. Exploding flumps. That's it.
Mr. Soren.
Okay. Did I already use? I can't remember if I've used like what hexes I've used. I didn't keep track of that for some reason. I should definitely start keeping track of that.
Dumbass.
It's been a long time. Anyway, yeah, I guess I will run up as far as I can first. Oh, yeah, I can get there. Dope. Then I will bonus action fucking what is it? What is this fucking spell called? I always forget the name of it. The smite?
Brandon Smite?
Branding smite. Yeah. I got one of those left. I'm gonna just blow it. And I guess it's a normal roll, right? Because it has disadvantage. I have advantage. Yeah. Normal roll. Okay, skid. Does that hit?
Oh yeah, it does.
Dope. Plus 7 radiant.
And it cannot go invisible, right? It's emitting light.
I believe so.
All right.
Yep.
I'll mark it. Hang on.
Why?
And then for my second attack.
Why are you attacking my prey?
He's attacking this one. You're down
There's
here.
a whole nother one. Hey, that's my prey though.
You know I'm the kill stealer.
That's
I don't know.
attack, sir.
That is my roll. So another 13 damage.
All right. Yeah, it's doing a decent chunk of damage to it.
Cool. And then I'm gonna do also psychic.
Go for it.
Another 9
Stop killing my new pet.
All right, yeah, you've taken it from relatively healthy, and then with your barrage of attacks there, it seems to be struggling to stay up now.
I just realized this is a Whisper and the freaking Steel Predator all over again.
Yeah, that was stupid. This shouldn't happen.
You shouldn't happen.
Yes, the Displacer Beast seems rather unhappy about the amount of damage you just caused to it.
Eat a dick. And my turn.
This fella will go again. He's gonna attack you, Marge. +2 to these. Oh, nice. The first one hits. Do that damage, and here's the poison. And he'll also using the feature of his multi-attack there.
Ouch.
He will dismiss the darkness around you, and cause an extra 66
I
necrotic
need
damage.
this ability.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I thought I knew this ability was coming. I love this ability. I want it.
You know what this enemy is? Yeah.
I don't know what the enemy is, but I fought one before, and I want his sword.
Oh no, it's mine. If it's a Skianova,
Nope. Shut up. Can't hear you.
And as he does this, you see him do this. He unleashes this darkness. It kind of unravels from his sword, explodes around Marge, and then you see it wrap around Shadow Blade again. And then he just does a little wave and says, "Ta-ta." And
Hey, don't you run.
he's going to pop over here.
God damn it. Oh, did you counterspell?
You wish.
Marge.
I do, because I want to kill him and take his sword.
You think just because you run away, you're out of my reach?
It's like Ned.
You
You're in
underestimate my
range.
power.
You lack discipline.
You lack confidence.
You lack hatred.
Your hate is not strong enough.
You lack self-love and self-esteem.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I know. I felt like I should just kill myself saying that. Ow! Fuck! Stop my toe. That works.
Miss me with that gay shit.
Hey, karma got me, man.
Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
The fuck was that?
You hear the silence? This is Marge trying to figure out how to do as much damage as possible in one round.
You're not wrong.
Barge is like the equivalent, the D&D equivalent to a railgun. It's just how much.
Am I the only one who found Nier Automata be an okay game that had like A+ fucking music?
I didn't play it, so.
Last Shadow Divinity, bitch.
Oh.
Oh,
Man.
what a surprise!
Wow.
Oh, and he gets a
I
bad roll,
wonder
so
what
he
he's
fails that.
I just imagine it's one of those situations with like, oh, here I am. I
3d10,
once again find myself in the company of Marge and some people who want to kill us.
5d10,
Will
so
it be
50,
different or more of this?
50 lightning damage all at once.
All right, yeah, you see the lightning tries to shadow step out of the way, but your lightning cuts right through the darkness and lances through him and blows a hole in his
That
cloak.
sounded so edgy.
And
God,
listen,
why'd you
man,
have to
it
make
is
it
what it
edgy?
is. But the
Are you saying
lightning
Marge
lances
is the
through.
lightning in the storm?
Ugh.
Stop.
There's a
But,
storm.
You called it out.
Yeah, you just tear a hole through the guy's cloak, and this bolt of lightning passes right through his shoulder.
I just
You
thought
hear him
something so
cry out
stupid.
in pain.
I pick up one of the shards glass. Let's look at the guy. You brought him here to kill me.
Kill me. Anakin, my allegiance is to Waterdeep, to the council.
Not from my perspective.
from my point of view.
The council is
Some-
here.
Yes.
You're either with me or you're my enemy.
I see through the lies of the wizards.
Now, why don't you be a good boy and come over here and get your ass kicked?
I feel like that's
Oh.
counterproductive.
Yeah,
I'll
It was
send you a friend
counterproductive for him
shortly.
to shoot me, stab me, and then run away like a little bitch.
I'll send you a friend shortly. Fang,
Can I have your sword?
come take it.
I will.
That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
that's an invitation.
Mistake. That was an error he just made.
I've made a huge mistake. This poor displacer beast, y'all. It's supposed to be fodder, man. It does a D6.
He's done.
I'm trying to save it
Kill
make
them
it
all.
to make my pet.
Get them.
So I can have a
Just
display
good.
suit.
Not just
11
the men, but the
misses.
women and the children too. They're animals and I slaughtered them.
Jesus Christ.
Kenji, 11 misses, right?
Yes.
Master March, what
Actually,
do we do?
no.
We just hear
Because
lightning.
you have a +2 from flanking, and its AC is 13, so that 11 actually hits.
So they both hit then.
Yeah. They match its AC exactly.
Oh.
And the second damage.
Yeah, well, technically, the first one would have just been a little
Dead?
13, and the other one would be
There you
26.
go.
That's just enough, yeah.
Oh, you're learning how to kill steel, my porky friend.
My young apprentice.
My young apprentice.
Do it.
So, do you do anything special, Fag, or you just cut it down?
No. I'm just smashing it.
Do it.
All right. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Asher.
Okay. Alrighty then. I will.
Sounded real Canadian.
Yeah, I was gonna say Minnesota.
Ah, God. Fucking. Alright. So, what I will do is I will.
God.
Head on down
Marge-
to the Tim Hortons.
Marge is bad for my boss fights. Yeah, you did so much damage.
I'm assuming
So-
this buddy hasn't been hit hardly at all, right?
He only took a couple hits. Yeah.
Do not kill my displays. I
You
will
have
punch you
freaking
in the
Phoenix.
face.
Shut up.
Look, okay, fuck, fine, Aaron. Jeez.
No, Aaron has so many stupid pets anyway. Just
You
I
kill
have
him.
have
taken
one.
care of them. They're going to die.
I'm taking care of him. I am very much so taking care of the bird.
All right, what are you aiming at?
I was aiming both attacks at the kitty.
What other
Okay.
pet do I have?
The Phoenix.
I take
Some of
care
my
of that.
hits.
Would
You have
I
a
have a
phoenix.
question.
You have an elemental and a Phalevy in your fucking head. Just calm down with your shit.
Whoa. I have a Fae in my head.
let me see. I have a question about the Force Ballista.
Yeah?
It counts as just a range attack, right? I'm
Uh,
trying to figure out if it would have disadvantage for melee. I mean, it misses either way, but for in the future,
Doesn't say anything about it.
because I assume it just works as a range attack.
Yeah. It's,
yeah, Force Ballistic
Yeah.
is a ranged spell attack.
Okay. Yeah. In that case, it would have disadvantage, but it misses.
So would the wand, wouldn't it?
I think
Because
so.
Firebolt's a ranged spell.
Fine, I back away.
Don't do that.
Then it gets an opportunity attack.
Fuck, fine. I'll roll at disadvantage.
No, it barely does any damage. Just take the damage, whatever.
Fuck it. Yeah, you're right. I'll take it. Yeah, it hits.
It does
Ow.
10 damage, and then you get sent into the abyss. Sorry.
No, I'm a shining light in the abyss. It's different.
Ooh.
You step back with, like, if you guys played Devil May Cry 5, whenever you get the Faust hat and it's the Michael Jackson spotlight comes on, it's like that. But yes, you're out of range now. That 19 does hit.
I already rolled the damage.
Actually, never mind. I'm wrong. This thing has
What?
10-foot reach, so you would not have even taken that opportunity attack.
Oh, so I'm
Yeah,
okay. Cool.
that's my bad. Okay, yeah, that's a good chunk of damage to it. It catches one of its tentacles on fire, and it kind of hisses and slinks back.
And that's all I got.
Oh, hey,
Aaron,
it's the
you just-
cleric's turn.
Just passively, Aaron, you can hear some footsteps coming up the bridge next to you,
Nani?
and you see a couple of dudes appear.
Ah, beans.
Just
They take
random
across the
dudes?
bridge. Yeah, you see they shimmer out of their invisibility. This one does so make an attack at you. and this other one just seems
You
to
know
take
what?
up a spot. They're noticing. You all might, any of your characters, I guess, earlier the religion checks. Asher, you might recognize it. Soren, you're probably have an idea of this. Anyone else, if they want to
I'm
make a
going
religion
to give
check on
myself
identifying them,
super
they can.
disadvantage.
But these are bearded devils. They wield these glaives, and they take up posts to guard the bridge. One swings at you, Aaron. Shimmers out of invisibility, swing at you. Anyway.
You think this gives you power over me?
And you see his spiked beard actually jumps out and tries to. Oh, well, I accidentally private rolled it, but it's a 13. He got a 13 and a 13 on his advantage roll. Then he swings with his glaive.
I can't see shit right now. What did he roll?
He got a natural 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oof.
He does no damage, though. He gets terrible. He rolls 2 on both of his damage rolls. And you have to make a DC 12 con save.
Just whack me in the face.
What a bitch.
He whack me in the face, and you just hear concrete as my head turns to look at him.
He kind of looks at his glaive. He's like, what?
Just whack. Stone grinding as I turn my head back.
Yes, con save. I can't imagine you'll fail this, but.
Oh, a con save?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, a con save. I might fail this.
Nope.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Yeah, so it's his glaive hits you, but it just barely does anything. It's just a glancing blow. You're able to kind of parry to the side.
His natural 20 was a glancing blow.
Yes, and this other one is just gonna stand there, ready himself. Lawrence. I already know Lawrence is looking at that water. I already know.
Oh no.
You said it was too far below to
Yeah.
use it, and I don't have the spell prepared. I was gonna use my second favorite attack.
So in other words.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh god.
God damn.
That's the lowest I've ever seen that rolled.
Oh boy.
I know, right? Usually he kills me with that.
Manages to make the save by 1, but it's half damage, right?
Yeah. Why did it roll 1?
I don't know. That's weird. Try just.
It rolled a d6 and it got a 1.
I think he means why, because he upcast it like a lot.
Yeah, because you cast it like 6th level, right?
So Kenji, am I understanding that you're never going to give us the thing that just makes water?
You had one.
Endless
Didn't
chanter?
What'd you say, Kenji?
Didn't you have one?
Do we do?
Didn't you sell it?
No,
We sold
Fang
that
has
thing?
it. The chanter of
You had
endless
it at
water.
one point.
Well, then give it to Lawrence so he can have water all the
You
time.
gotta cook with it.
But the thing they told me is that I can use it as a weapon, though, even with control water.
Yeah, it takes
If
a
you
long
pour the
time
water
to
out
get
and it hit
enough
the
water
ground.
to use it as a weapon.
Yeah, you just pour all the water out and then use the water as a weapon.
Yeah, it take a while to pour enough water out.
Just use geyser, shoot it everywhere, and then control that water. Water bend, my boy. Water. Can he blood bend? Is the real question.
Oh no! Did you roll all the d6s though that you need to?
Yeah, 17 fire and 14 radiant.
Oh right, the extra.
So 8
Oh, I
fire and 7 radiant.
completely forgot about this damn ability.
Are you talking about the thing where when somebody hits you as a Tempest Cleric, you can?
Yeah,
damage
I can
them?
shock them back.
Yeah, I forgot about. Whenever I played my Tempest Cleric, I constantly forgot about that. All right, anything
Well,
else?
the first time I played it, I used it constantly because I was like level 1 and people were
Yeah.
constantly hitting me.
Lawrence, is that a concentration spell that does damage over time, or is it just the once?
It's just a once.
Okay. Anything else then?
Mass healing word for everybody.
All right, go for it.
Not damaged, but okay.
Everybody, including the Displacer Beast and the Bearded Devils.
All right, fine. Nobody wants it.
I did not say that.
I mean, it's like half a button then. So do we need it or not?
Medic needs to medic.
Medic is almost out of spell slots.
Asher and Marge are damaged. Marge is slightly damaged.
I'm pretty hurt from apparently.
You could probably save it up.
I think you got hurt a lot last battle.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll use my last 3rd level spell then.
I mean, I had any of my 3rd level spells.
I wish I had that. I wish I would have gotten that one and just started sucking
You know what? I just
energy
realized
from people.
something.
Max health.
Call Lightning is to Marge what Divine Smite is to Paladins.
Essentially.
I will ruin people's day.
So we all get 21?
Yep.
I can fight.
Do I get temp hit points? That'd be dope.
If only.
That one's dead.
I could have if I rolled a 1 on that table.
This beast is gonna move around here and attack you, Aaron.
Why is it attacking me?
You're close. Oh, good point. It actually can reach both of you, so it'll attack Asher and then you.
No, beans.
Asher, Aaron.
Well, they hit me, whatever it is.
First one for you, Asher, and second one for Aaron.
So I take 5. All right.
Ow.
And that's all I can do. Because if it moved, it will get clapped by both y'all. So, Aaron.
Well, see, Aaron's plans kind of changed when someone had the audacity to dare him to take something from them.
Don't leave me alone here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, he's gonna die. He's gonna die.
All right, let me get these opportunity attacks. Hang on.
What you didn't know is that there's 7 other dudes on the bridge that are.
You think Aaron gives a fuck?
20, and then con save.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Jump over the bridge.
What happens? You're poisoned?
Yep.
Yeah. And the poison condition is.
I have disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah.
Which,
Attack
if
rolls
you're
and
reckless,
ability
then
checks.
it'll even out.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. You
Is it
managed to
ability
get over
checks as well, or is it just
Yeah.
attacks?
there. It is.
Okay. I'm taking his sword.
All right, go for it.
Are you literally trying to, like, sleight of hand him?
No, I'm yanking his sword out of his hands.
Punch him to death, man!
Shh, 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 shh. You're not here.
Yes, I am! I'm across the ravine! I can
You're
see
not
you!
in this.
He's gonna figure out that the sword is bounded to the guy.
Oh, just like when fucking.
I remember that.
Pokey did that. Oh my god, I remember that. That's so frustrating.
Reckless. No.
Ooh.
You are holy crap.
So a natural 1
The 17 hits.
and a 17.
Make a con save. So 9.
Are you trying to stun?
Yep.
Kenji, do you have a table for nat ones?
I don't.
I don't think he does because someone
he
rolled
roll
one
severity?
earlier.
Oh, nice. He got a net 1 on his save.
Yay!
Someone rolled one earlier and nothing happened, so shut up.
All right, yeah, he's stunned.
And that's my turn. I wish I could action surge and beat the crap out of him, but I can't.
Soren.
So I'm gonna move here. And then I'm going to Misty Step. Oh,
No.
I'm so close.
No.
Here.
No. No.
Do it! Do it!
No.
Kill him!
No.
I used all my movement. I literally cannot go any further.
My next turn, I'm
Don't you have
attacking
a
Soren.
gun?
Oh, dude, that sucks. Well, I have advantage on all my attacks, right? Because he's stunned.
Yes.
Oh, dope.
I would like
Okay.
to unstun him.
And I'm going to just Eldritch Blast 3 times, I guess.
I'm going to catch them.
Cannot. They are like immaterial.
He's gonna take the bullet.
Yeah.
Just gonna catch the freaking material thing out of midair and just hold it there. No.
Wait until next turn. Go for it.
Where is my other?
Jesus.
All they hit.
Had a whole displacer beast. You could have saved Asher's ass, but no. You had to come over here with mine.
Only 17 damage. Calm down.
I'm
he's
sure
dead.
Asher can
Kenji,
handle
tell us what has become of this man.
I swear
No, I'm
to
just
Christ
kidding. I'm just
almighty.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
It's the Aaron uses
So,
reaction to kill it.
Marge.
I would love to have killed it. That would have been so amazing. But I was too far away.
Marge, save Asher. I mean, I'm just kidding.
I'm fine. I got fireballs.
Yeah. Asher's about to clear this whole bridge.
I don't think Fireball's going to help you against bearded devils.
Oh, they're devils?
Yes, their names are bearded devils.
Well, god damn it.
Guess what they are?
Oh, he still
Demonic.
has Call Lightning up.
Yeah, how many more Call Lightnings you got in your Marge?
Last 10 minutes.
Call lightning lasts for 10 minutes, and it's at the spell that I casted at when I first cast it. So,
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got a while.
mm-hmm.
So what would you like to do?
120-foot range. How you want to do this?
Oh.
Oh no, Soren, we're in trouble.
Zappity zap zap.
This is where it turns out Marge was working with this guy the whole time.
Wait, that guy didn't have his turn.
He was stunned.
He was stunned.
Yeah. Shut up.
Yeah, he gets stunned by Aaron.
Oh, that's a high roll.
Oh
he-
my.
He automatically fails the deck save because he's stunned. So
You're lucky I can't max it again, bitch.
I take nothing. Fuck.
Wait, he's stunned for his whole turn?
Yeah.
he's stunned until
Yeah,
whenever
he's
you
stunned
stun
to the end of my
somebody as a
turn.
monk, he's stunned.
Oh, yeah, I forgot how that works. I haven't been a
Stun
monk in
is
forever.
strong.
Yeah. All right. Anything
I-
else, Marge?
No.
Wait, no. Hold on. Damn it. Never
Are
mind.
you trying to play Thunderstruck?
No, I was trying to catch it. I was trying to catch the lightning with my lightning spear.
All right.
You
Anything
can do
else?
that.
No.
He told me to roll. I asked me. He said roll a d100. So every time
Bring your
this is
punk ass over here.
This is a while. So every time Marsh hits me with freaking cold lightning, I try and catch it with the stupid
Fang.
spear.
I'm really hoping somebody else in the group just kills Silas from you two over here.
How badly damaged is he?
He looks like he's on the verge of death.
Oh, shit.
Unfortunately, Fang
Sorry,
cannot throw anything far enough, so he will not bother.
Because Fang's got them weak arms.
Oh, shut your face.
Soren and Aaron have to make a temporary alliance to kill the rest of the party to get their shadows.
Bonus action rage. And I'm gonna use my first attack on the cat.
Okay.
Meow, I love chicken.
So
that
that's
misses by 1.
Meow mix
Unless,
me to live.
wait a minute. When you rage, do you ignore exhaustion?
no.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that's
Why didn't you
damage, not
reckless?
attack, damn. You said that misses?
Yeah. Did you reckless or was it a straight?
That was straight.
Yeah, that misses by 1.
Damn.
But if it's straight, then it would have been the 25.
Yeah, he
I'm
did not. Reckless.
exhausted. We've been over this.
Yeah, but he said straight, so you didn't reckless. All right, so you got disadvantage. Stop saying straight. We don't fucking dumbasses.
I didn't say straight. He did.
Yeah, I asked if it was.
Yeah, but he's the DM, so you're the dumbass.
That's how it works, totally.
That checks out. That checks out.
That checks out. We did the math. It checks out. Wow.
This is.
Oh,
Can't
really
hit the
sucks
ball
being
outside of the barn
exhausted.
Yeah, exhausting is rough.
Yeah, I'm done.
Dude, you couldn't hit the
Asher.
broadside of a space barn.
I
Too
killed
bad
the other
that
one.
it's too bad you don't have a cleric that can like restore you and shit.
Wait, how are you only doing +7 with your weapon? That seems low.
I have a 3 in strength, and we have a 4 proficiency at our level.
Is your weapon not magical?
It's a flame tongue greatsword. It's not +1 or anything.
Well, that's just
It's
sad.
extra damage, not hit.
We need to get you
Do
some
you want my hand
better
wraps?
equipment.
Do you want my hand wraps?
Dude, what do you think? Why do you think I want this? Why do you think I'm sketching out my designs for an ultra greatsword made out of mithril?
Good point.
All right.
Wait a minute.
My force ballista is going to aim at this guy right here.
Okay, hang on. Real quick,
Do it.
not to cut you
Asher,
off,
do it.
but Fang, were you going to say something right there for your turn?
I just remembered something. I technically have my trident.
Right.
So if I get rid of what's the rule with offhand attacks?
It's a bonus action.
It's a
But you
bonus
just don't get
action.
You don't get your hit attack, right?
Yeah. Oh, you can't use
I
it.
don't think
You can't use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get proficiency. You don't get your mod, but you can't use it because you don't have the dual wielder feat, which allows you to use 2
Kenji
regular sized
said
weapons.
I could do it because I have.
Yeah, you would need light.
There is also that feat if you want to take it that I have in the homebrew things that for thrown weapons that would allow you to use it since it's technically a thrown weapon. But
I thought you said I could use it as a secondary as my bonus action thing because I have that Titan's grip.
Let me check the word on that. Let me make sure, double check something.
Triton grip. These nuts all over your face.
That's weird, bro.
If
I don't
you
remember
don't
for
remember,
sure, but-
that's fine. I'll just write it down that that's not a thing.
I don't. I'll have to go over it again. But
It's fine if it's not allowed. I just remember that conversation.
yeah, the conversation came up. I don't remember if I said it was included with that or it would just be part of another feed.
Yeah,
I'll go
it's
back
fine. I
over
just
the
wanted
chat
to.
logs
I
and
figured
stuff.
I'd ask.
Yeah.
He's trying to run away, gents. Break
Anyway,
his fucking legs.
Sorry about that, Asher. You that hits. It has advantage actually if you want to see if you get a crit.
Ooh, will do.
Nope. But that's a lot of damage. Kenji, did he do it?
I hope it died.
I
did
caught
12
it.
damage.
I caught
did
it.
12 damage.
I
You did
caught
12
it.
damage.
It's forced. You can't catch a sound wave.
It's a missile. It is a projectile. I can catch it.
Nope, it's definitely not.
It's
Asher.
Was it shot?
Damage.
Asher.
Yes.
Asher, you did 12 damage with that Force Ballista, and this lad had 11 HP left. How would you like to?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
All right,
My
cool. I know what my next turn's gonna
apprentices
be.
are growing.
I command my turret to aim towards the guy, and it just lets out a volley of magical artillery, and just kind of, I don't know, excessively like shooting him over and
It's
over
like a
again.
Gundam.
You ever see the turret in that one movie where the dude tries to rush it and it just levels him? Yeah.
Interesting.
Except it's not actual bullets, it's all force damage, so all you see is chunks blowing out of this dude.
So RoboCop.
Yes.
Basically. But with invisible bullets.
I can make that.
Right.
Killing Asher next turn.
My reaction to
You get the
make him.
sword now.
But as you see, so you got your sword, and Aaron, you all are both racing to finish this guy, and then this volley comes from the Force Ballista, and you just see the shadows that were around him just kind of encompass him now like a cocoon. And you see his sword draw up into that, and he's just sort of wrapped up in this shadowy cocoon now.
That's interesting.
Weird.
Pick up the sword.
The sword was pulled up into the cocoon.
Reaction.
Means.
Reaction. Jump inside the cocoon.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Anything else, Asher, with your wand? Or
Oh,
anything?
I would like to use Shatter at level 2
Okay.
right here. Hopefully not hitting these two guys.
What two guys?
The two bearded devils.
Hopefully not hitting them.
You don't
No,
I
want
think
that?
he's trying not.
to pin it
He's
so I
trying
don't
not to
get
hit things.
Yeah.
Okay, they
He's
both
trying
fail.
not to hit things.
Yeah, they both fail. I don't remember. Does Shatter do anything to push you around, or is it just?
No.
You're not a person.
If
That's
you're
not
wearing, if the thing is breakable, it breaks. But other than that,
Nah,
Okay,
nothing
yeah,
like that.
you disorient the two. They both fail their saves and take the full damage.
All right, that's. I back away right here, and that's my turn.
All
I
right.
kind of feel
I'm
bad
still
for
in
these bearded devils.
Yeah, they're gonna
because
get destroyed.
They were here to attack us, and they just saw this thing speeding bullet past them and then they just got blown up.
They completely failed their job. So it's gonna
You
swing
work
at
for
you,
us
Fang.
now. That's how this works, right?
15 or 19 hit.
The 19 hits.
Alright.
That reduced to 4.
And then the con save.
Saving throws aren't under ability checks, right?
No, they're a separate thing. I think level 2 exhaustion applies to saving throws.
Yep. No, level 2 speed.
Ah.
Level 3.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Bruh, you didn't have disadvantage? Oh my.
No. I did because they were displacer beasts.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, it's level 3 that your attacks and saving throws are disadvantage.
Well,
What?
turns out
Exhaustion in.
it's fine because he was attacking Displacer Beast anyway, but turns out he doesn't actually have disadvantage on his attack rolls until 3 levels of exhaustion.
Dumbass.
I thought the same thing. I was like, dude.
For some reason,
1.
whenever I see ability checks, I think attack is an ability.
Yeah. Because usually they just say ability checks and saving throws, but yeah, you don't suffer any of the effects from that glaive, any of the wounds. The other one's going to step around and go to chase after Asher, see that he's pretty far, and he'll settle for swinging at Fang as well.
The tank be tanking, that hits.
All right, once again, con save. As his beard lashes out and stabs you. right, you're good, Lawrence.
Well, there's goes my plan to try killing the guy.
Don't worry, you guys crushed my plans for this, and I'm very happy that you did.
I'm gonna
Well, as
run
long as we
away
can
from
crash the
there.
DM's
You
plans.
skipped his phase too, so.
I'll take a swing at the guy.
All right. And that definitely hits. Does Mace of Disruption apply to fiends as well, or is it just undead? I have to check.
I think it's only undead.
A fiend or an undead. Okay. Well,
Where'd you get a Mace of Disruption, Lawrence?
Really early.
that was his favor he asked for from he just
Oh
wanted a better
yeah,
mace.
yeah. I have a Mace of Terror for some reason. I don't ever use it.
Okay, he has less than 25 left, so he has to make a save. Do you remember what the save is on
Yes,
that?
you do. You hit people in the shin with it.
Yeah, 15 was
any mace
I have a
in Lawrence's hands is a
Warhammer.
mace
I use a
of terror.
Warhammer to do that.
DC 15 wisdom. Okay. Okay, he doesn't get disintegrated, but he is frightened of you until the end of your next turn. So
Hit him harder.
You see this just terror fill his eyes as he realizes that you can literally disintegrate him. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay.
Two whippets.
It's gonna. I'll stay where it is. It'll go around. It'll strike at Fang once, and Lawrence once. Let's go ahead and get past that turn.
Oh, wait. Eh. Oh, it's when it hits me with an attack.
Yeah.
You lucky little bitch.
Aaron.
Ahem. Bonus action, Step of the Wind. Yeah, I'm gonna jump over here.
Oh no, he's actually gonna kill Asher.
He's gonna tackle the Displacer Beast. That's his real plan.
I'm gonna kill. No, I'm kidding.
Don't laugh, he will actually do it.
He picks up the Displacer Beast and hits Asher with it.
Exactly. I just grabbed by his tentacle and swing it around to hit Asher.
Can I have the Displacer Beast as a pet? No. Can I have the Displacer Beast as a weapon?
Yes.
I kind of look at it and go, so he kills your master. Do you work for us now, or is that how this works?
It is it you?
Well, that was the wrong answer.
Yeah,
Recklessly
diplomacy's
beat
over.
the shit out of this. Yeah. I said yeah.
You're gonna have to say it again.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. That was it.
$13 and $8, so 21 total.
Alrighty. Still alive.
Bad kitty weapons. Submit.
Soren.
Submit.
You are in front of a cocoon of shadows.
Yes.
I go and I grab the sword from inside.
All right. Make
Hello,
a charisma
Kratos.
I
save.
call dibs.
What is it?
Make a charisma save.
Oh, I have I am very good at this. Don't worry.
You plunge your hand into the shadows and try to pull the sword out.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And Yeah, it's hard to say that it's
It turns out to be a
a
pack weapon.
sword, so to speak. It's almost like you have a handful of just shadows at this point. It's almost liquid, but it's vaguely in the shape of a sword. The shadows just reform where you tore a hole in them around this guy.
Soren!
So the
Soren!
shadow's still there?
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna fucking dispel this magic.
Soren!
Go for it.
Just a regular one at third. Be gone, thought.
um. Okay, yeah, you see the shadows settle and then begin to dissipate. And as you do, the sword begins to thin out.
Soren!
It begins to thin out, you said?
Yes.
Like it's losing its power?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
It was a packed weapon.
Fuck. Whatever. Is there anything else in like that he
You
dropped?
still have hold of the sword, don't you?
Yeah, as it begins to thin out, you notice that it is a physical sword that was enveloped in shadows. And he does seem to have other stuff on him, but it's kind of hard to see in the darkness and the heat of battle right now.
Oh, I was gonna literally take my entire turn investigating. They got
Go
it.
for it. Go for it. Use investigation. And yeah, as the shadows thin out and fade away, you're left with what looks like some sort of curved elvish blade around the length of a I guess this would be yeah, it's like a length of a short sword. You do find. Are you just like rifling through his robes and his pockets?
What's
Yeah,
his face look like?
I want to take off his mask for sure.
We'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
The mask seems to cling to his face for now, but
Reveal
you do
your
find.
true form. Flip that
Yeah,
shit.
you do find a very odd-looking amulet around his neck. You find.
By the way, I'm not touching any of this. I am mage handing
just-
everything.
Okay, you find that the amulet seems to be constructed with what looks like a literal chain link that was maybe used for some other purpose before it was repurposed for this. And you find a pouch on his side. Seems to be filled with maybe alchemical or ritual ingredients. That's all you can really see for now.
Okay. I'll just. I'm like so far away, I physically can't get there, so I'm just gonna chill for a bit.
Marge.
Oh, is it my turn
It
again?
is. Sure enough.
Sure enough. Do 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 do.
Who are you targeting?
Uh, oh. Do, 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 do.
Alrighty.
He's within 5 feet of that guy, so both of them need to make
Oh, is it how it works? You know.
So who all needs to make a save?
anybody within 5 feet of the guy I
Yeah.
struck.
Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So Fang and the other devil. I'll roll for the devil. Oh no.
Not like this. Not like this.
So, Lawrence, you see lightning strikes and just obliterates the one that you are attacking. Anything else, Marge?
Nope.
Fang.
Ahem. On the Bone Devil, Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Bearded devil.
Whatever. Damn
He
it.
still has bone.
Gonna assume that missed.
Let me check. I was tabbed. I had to look at some items. That misses.
Second hit's normal. +3, so that's 20 points of damage on the Bone Devil. Beard Devil, Jesus.
I'm telling you, man, it still has bones.
I didn't hear you said Beard Devil at first, and I thought you said Beard Devil.
Beer devil.
That's a completely different thing. It's a
Whatever,
dwarf's
man.
worst
It's a-
nightmare.
You said
It's
you're
a new
aiming it at
monster
the
in my
Beard Devil,
campaign.
right?
Fuck that.
Because that will be enough to take him out.
Yay. And because I took him down, I get a free attack. I'll swing at the cat. So, because disadvantage, reckless, straight roll.
No.
And I'm going to turn on my damage modifier this time because I don't have anything else.
No.
That definitely hits. Let's see. It's still up, though.
Damn
barely.
it. Oh, that's all I can do.
Asher.
Mabe, get this thing to submit.
last chance, kitty. You want to join us?
It hisses.
It's
fully
lawful
grown
evil
display
displays
Wait.
beast.
Insight.
Go for it.
What, for me?
For the hiss. I forgot, this thing only talks and hisses. Nope, kill it.
Yep. Let's do murder.
It is lawful evil and has 6 intel. That is.
The fuck did it just say about my mother?
Barely up.
You don't even like your mother.
It's still up.
Correction, I don't even know my mother that well.
It's very close to dying. That is. Oh.
I noticed my turret doesn't do much, so I just use my wand like haphazardly, and it just
How do you want
explodes.
to? Yeah. Bits of Displacer Beast go everywhere.
That was a bit stronger than I expected. Works.
I walk over to Asher.
Oh, fuck.
I grab the front of his shirt. And I use it to wipe my face clean, so he just blew freaking displacer chunks all over.
Kitty whipping chunks.
Vegetation, I'm clean now, bitch.
And Marge comes by. Can I use the amending cantrip to put him back together?
I mean, I can certainly try. I have it.
Fuck that. Start identifying the crap in the loot bag.
Fine.
Soren! Soren!
Guys, come take a look and figure out who this fucker is.
Soren!
What?
Do you have the sword?
No, it was made of shadow.
Dibs.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I'm very convincing. It's
Is
gone.
it- I call dibs.
I just imagine that as the shadows are dropping away from the corpse, Soren and Aaron are just on their knees trying to scoop it back up. Like, come here.
Just run back over. We're trying to pour the shadow back onto the freaking plate. Come.
So what's this guy's deal? Who is he?
So is the sword actually gone?
Yeah, the shadows took away from the sword and just leave a short sword. It looks like some sort of elvish short sword.
Do I know it's magical just by looking at it, or do I have to expend a spell slot?
I don't know if Soren has it out in the open or not, but if you do, you would have to expend a spell slot to figure that out.
All right.
I will ritual cast Identify.
I mean, do we even have the time to ritual cast?
Yeah, guys, let's get the fuck out of here. We can do this shit later.
Where's Big Hack?
Why do I have 50 spell slots?
I don't know why you have spells at all. And I'm just gonna put it in my bag of holding and we're gonna go.
Are you unmasking this fellow?
Yes.
As you do, it pulls away to reveal the face of a drow. Pale hair.
I don't know who this is.
Relatively young looking. Sword, please make me a history check.
Pleasure.
Like that thing when he took over Flash's body, at least that's his identity. I don't know who this is.
He looks strikingly similar to the description of, you're familiar with the criminal world, criminal history. You remember that huge heist on the barge outside of Waterdeep all those years ago. He looks strikingly similar to the description of one of the apparents.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
I have a feeling this is before my time.
Who is this?
You just made me kill my old self?
Wait, what?
This looks strikingly similar to Rango.
Wait, you turned his old character into an enemy?
No, wait, I killed your old self. There's a difference.
You said feel free to use a bit of future campaign.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about that completely.
That was in September 2018.
Wait a minute.
Dude.
Hold on a minute. Are you telling me...
Oh god, is Shastarin gonna show
that
up?
he has been his own worst enemy this entire campaign?
Yes.
Dude, and that character was like the most clever person ever. Like literally acted his way into everything, into every role. Like fucking insane rogue.
As you pick the mask up, you unmask and see his face. Mask. Are you mage hand of the mask or touching it with your own hand?
Mage hand, bruh.
All right. You just hear whispers around the mask, but you can't quite make them out.
Throw it into the fire.
No, like all that shit.
My freaking merfolk is gonna show up.
My order needs to know about this, as does all of Waterdeep. That this drow infiltrated them.
Yes, and
holy
you
shit!
The last descriptions you had heard of this person was that they had apparently disappeared, and someone similar to their description had suddenly become an important figure in one of the houses of Waterdeep. And then after the rebellion and the war, that house became very prominent and wiggled their way up to a council seat. And that's how he managed to get there. If you remember Valdez from that heist, once he offered his position in exchange.
Oh my god. Rango. Fucking Rango, dude.
What?
His
name was Rango?
That Shastarin is gonna show. You have no idea.
Rango Tango.
Rango, the best thief in the fucking world.
I've been waiting for so long to finally reveal it.
Oh, he wasn't evil. He turned so evil. Holy shit.
False. Vax is the best thief in the whole world.
I don't know.
Whisper is the best thief in the whole world.
Whisper wasn't a thief, you dick.
You're right. He was a rogue. That's fair.
I know. It makes you wonder, right?
So I have no idea who this is, but it doesn't explain where everyone we're looking for is.
That's right. Yeah. We should go. I'm gonna chop off his head and put it in my bag.
Jesus Christ! Went from 5 to 11.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Soren, wait. Calm down.
This is for proof for later.
Soren,
This is
there's an
important.
easier way to do this. I ripped the head off of the shoulders.
Jesus, guys, I have a giant sword.
That's pussy.
I actually want to see the strength roll, Mister. I need the gloves of Gauntlet Power.
I do need the guns of power, sir. I need them. I don't have an 18. I can't wield a bow properly.
You know, if you need dismemberment, you
Oh,
could
shit.
ask the surgeon.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Anyway, one way or another, his head comes off, Soren. You managed to obtain it.
Great. Can you cauterize these wounds so they don't bleed out, wizard?
Yeah,
Now you're
sure.
just asking for too much.
Thank
Guys,
you. Does anyone?
literally flaming sword right here. Could have cut it and cauterized in a second.
All right,
The adults are
Jedi.
talking.
All right.
I don't
do
know
we
what
have a
that
back-
space witchery is.
I
We
don't
will
know,
get
but
a
from my-
jar,
I don't know what they
and
are
I have
either.
water, and I have salt, and we will brine his fucking head.
Like, have you seen the Mask
don't-
of Zorro? It's like this. Anyway,
I don't know what Jedi is either, but from my perspective, they're evil. So
I agree, actually. But
What are you,
Really?
a Mandalorian?
do we have a bag of colding? I forget.
this is the
We
way.
don't have any of that.
I have a
Our
box.
cart has a cold spell on it.
That's right. He does have a box that's cold.
All right, can you hang on to this until we get back?
Is that the first time I've held bodies in this thing? Yes.
That's true.
Technically, there's still a body in it.
No, we threw it out.
That's not a body. That's a robot. This doesn't count.
It was another body.
Oh,
Have you guys ever heard of the double tap? There's a reason why we do this. So these fuckers can't come back.
I'm gonna stab my sword into the guy's chest. How's that?
All right, you do.
Good.
Technically, my resurrection
Okay.
spells don't have nothing to do with it, even if he's missing a head or anything.
Neat.
That's all.
Let's go find the Minotaur and the dwarf.
All right, Fang, can you burn the rest of the body?
Can do. Just gonna keep smacking it with my flaming sword till he catches on fire.
Cool.
There's a giant bonfire right next to us.
I know.
much
That's what
work.
I'm about to throw it in there.
Again, that's pussy talk.
Once it starts catching on fire, then I'll throw it into the bonfire.
You're sounding like a real druid right about now. Oh, why don't we just use the bonfire? Huh?
Yes, Soren. And
Your mom was a bonfire.
are you just like keeping the mask in a bag of holding, or are you keeping it on your person, or what?
I had everything in the bag of holding.
Okay.
So what all did I grab from him? I know it was
You
some
got the
chemical.
mask.
I'm gonna write it down, so that's why I
You
wanted
got
to.
the drow sword. You got the strange
Wait,
mask.
Fang, I need to talk to you real quick.
You got the chain amulet that he had, and then also a pouch of some sort of ritual materials.
Let me see your sword.
What are you gonna do with it?
Let me see your sword.
What was the second
Let me
thing?
see your hand.
That's
Drow sword, strange
What?
mask, chain amulet.
He wants to
and
see
pouch
your
of ritual
removable
materials.
arm.
Got it.
no. Just let me see your sword.
But why though?
Fang, let me see your sword
I'm just asking you why you want to see my sword.
because I want to see the sword.
That's not the reason. You're seeing it right now. I'm
I
holding
want
it
to
in my
hold
hand.
the sword. I want to hold the sword.
But why though?
Can we please be on our way?
All
I thought
right,
we
fine.
were.
I hand you
on
my
the
straight
Minotaur.
sword.
See, nothing nefarious. I just want to.
You motherfucker! If you're
Inspector
gonna
Chris.
freaking abridge King Cole me.
No. I'm gonna take the hand wraps that I don't use for the gauntlet anymore. I'm gonna wrap it around the sword because it was originally a freaking sword wrap.
I don't think that'll give it +1. Kenji?
Hey, it gave my hands +1.
I'll say that you can take some time later to properly apply them, and it will. You'll be able to add +1. Yes. over a roast, perhaps.
I'm gonna have to remember that for when I get my new
noises
sword.
Marge is making? It's creeping me out.
Yeah, she's really ladylike.
As you
Yeah,
do,
ladylike and Marge don't go in the same sentence.
you all notice that
Unless
the
it's
room,
Marge is not ladylike.
the room seems a bit brighter now after that character's death.
Kenji, please
And-
talk into your mic.
Oh, sure.
It's not because
Asher, get away from me. Stop being so bright.
The room,
The song's
room
over
seems
now.
a bit brighter now after that character's death.
All right.
And
Let's go check some more.
Do we see a
Cave?
passageway we didn't notice before?
you don't see a passageway you didn't notice before, but as you approach
Wait,
the passageway from before,
This is very important. I go see if that giant ogre dude died so I can grab his mace.
What guy?
The giant ogre dude that had the mace of awesomeness.
What?
No, he's still alive with the bugbear. They were holding off the. You kind of realize now at the. Shut up, bro! Stupid bonfire. But you realize now as the room brightens after that character dies, that you see the hordes of prisoners that you freed had held back various lesser demons and devils at the edges of the room, and there's just piles of corpses all around, and the bugbears leading the charge. There are some back who had fought some guards off in that passageway and for sort of covering your flank as you were fighting in this room. But
Question, Kenji.
Yes.
How many corpses are of the prisoners that had magic weapons?
That had significant magic items. None really. There are some that have various basic magical trinkets that had lost them or had fallen in battle, but
You gonna use a divine intervention on that, Lawrence?
Yes, I was waiting for it. Yeah.
Suck it.
But the shadows kind of peel back from the edges of the room, and you notice some sort of shimmer around the passageway that wasn't there before. It's coming from the wall next to it.
The wall.
And the wall looks strangely crystalline now.
Break the walls down.
Does it like? Can I put my hand through it?
If you put your hand on it, just barely putting the slightest amount of pressure cracks the wall.
Dope. I blast it.
This entire chunk of wall here shatters. For, a good 20 feet, the wall just shatters. And you see several bodies fall onto the stone.
Ah, gross.
Is
See,
one of
it
those
appears to
bodies
be-
a dwarf and or a minotaur?
Yes, you see a human. And you see also a dwarf and a minotaur.
Do we recognize them?
Are they dead?
Big heck! I run over to the Minotaur.
The minotaur is indeed Big Hurt.
Damn it.
He did.
He
I check
seems
his
to be
pulse.
deceased.
How long
Shit.
he be
You can,
dead?
revive people, can you?
Doctor, tell me, how long has he been dead?
I roll a medicine check, right, for this?
Yeah.
Can I help because I know how to preserve shit?
Well, fuck if I know.
Down, even with a 2, I still roll above a 10.
Yeah, sure. That you can give him assistance on that. I'll allow it.
That'll do it.
So, Lawrence, you notice something. He seems cold and lifeless at first, but there is some small sign of life.
Take him to the fire. keep him up. He's still alive.
Ah! I start grabbing Big Herc and just like, what's the carry where you put their entire body on your back?
Fireman's carry.
No. Where like its head is on top of your head, but it's just like 3 sizes taller than you, so you're dragging his feet behind you.
Isn't that a fireman's carry? I don't know.
Fireman's carry
isn't that just Isn't that just you trying to piggyback someone who's too?
Yeah.
I'm effectively dragging his corpse that way, or his body that way.
Fang, please make me an athletics check.
May I rage?
You can. But this is a contested athletics check.
Uh-oh. But rage means I get advantage.
Against what?
As...
Dear God, I rolled shit.
He'll choke you out.
Oh, he gets in that one, so he resisted, but he suddenly squeezes his arms around your neck. The Minotaur's eyes pop open, and he says, "Oh, I thought you could hold me in some crystal, huh? Well, I've been waiting for you."
Stand, bro!
Should probably look at that dwarf, too.
He looks around confused and says,
He's
it's
right
me,
there.
Fang!
Fang!
Your Goliath friend told us where you were.
What happened to the... You know...
I picked the dwarf up.
I'm checking both of them. If they're still alive.
They are dead. They seem to have died relatively recently. The human seems to have died maybe between a week and 2 weeks ago. The dwarf seems to have died within the past week.
Is that Trollbreaker?
If you call the Goliath down, he confirms with a bit of a sad tone that it is indeed Trollbreaker.
All right, so someone's got to carry him back, right? So I'm not doing it.
Well, he's already dead, so it's the box.
Hey,
no, the dwarves will not like that. Don't do that to him. Only decapitated people go in the box.
Lawrence.
And people I happen to kill.
Hey, Lawrence. Can't you do your magicy thing and get him back on his feet?
Yeah, like...
Is that a yes or a no?
Surely you can...
Don't we also have a cleric?
Yeah. Don't we have 2 clerics?
Know how to, like, bring people back?
Yes, we have 2 clerics, but have you seen me cast a single healing spell?
I was just about to say, we have 1 cleric and a lightning person.
Not even for a fellow dwarf?
Alright, so now that...
What?
You're all related, right? The dwarves.
Whoa.
Wow.
Ew.
No,
Yeah, I'm just gonna let this happen.
Oh dear. Shock therapy, I like it.
Kinky.
Yes, they seem to have died within the past couple weeks. Okay, the human died 10 days ago, and the dwarf died, seems like roughly 4 days ago.
Well within the time of Ray's dead.
I could probably bring back the human. We could go back in time and raise the dwarf. As soon as we get more diamond dust.
Well, the troll breakers are rich, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Woohoo! Come on, Heck. Let's get you by the fire and we'll get you a nice warm meal.
Consider yourself lucky that I only have 1 level 5 slot left. Just enough for the spell.
Damn, not even close.
All right. Which one are you casting on?
On the human.
All right, he seems to be a middle-aged fellow, long hair, goatee, well, kind of overgrown beard now. He suddenly inhales and opens his eyes as you cast this on him. He looks around confused for a moment and then tries to ascertain the situation.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
He'd been gone for quite some time. He nods and says, "Who are you?"
We're the ones saving your asses.
You locals?
Hell no.
Nope.
Well, that's good enough for
I'm not
me.
even from this continent.
What's your name, stranger?
Eric. I'm, well, I was a ranger in these parts before they managed to get a hold of me. Looks around, spots the dwarf, and says, "It looks like it wasn't just me they grabbed."
He'll be back later. We just need to go back in town.
When they took me, they had a garrison. I imagine you've taken care of them?
Sorta. We kinda let an angel shit on them while we were down here.
Yeah, it's part of our plan. But really, we should be going now. We do need to get up.
Wait, whoa. We had a plan?
Yeah,
This is
we
news to
built the
me.
drill, we snuck in, we freed the prisoners, we found Herc and the dwarf, and now we go kill everyone upstairs.
I thought that was all improvisation.
No,
Yeah,
once you at the meeting...
The only thing I remember is the drill.
I don't remember any of this.
To be fair, that is my pride and joy right now.
It did work very well.
You're still coming to work, right? Shit.
He pushes himself up to stand and still kind of weak, and then says, "Well, if there's anywhere I want to be right now, it's somewhere else than this." So,
Well, let's get on out of here, buddy.
thank
Going
you
out the way we
again.
came, or are we going to?
I'm not your buddy, pal.
We've already unlocked the way out. All we need to do is walk out.
And kill everyone we come across.
Yeah, I take it you all are heading back?
I'm picking up the dwarf and leaving.
All right, you get back to the jail. Are you trying to go back up the surface through that path that you made?
Can we make sure to group up with the survivors that are armed to the teeth?
Yeah, so as you step back into the room, you see the puddle of blood is somewhat coagulated now from the infernal door. You see those those two sketchy folks. They're nowhere to be seen anymore, and you notice that parts of the puddle are missing.
Mr. Paladin, could you please clean this?
We've got bigger concerns than your housekeeping needs.
He kneels down and places a hand on the surface of the puddle, and you see in 60 feet a radius around him suddenly lights up with this sort of holy aura, and the blood just boils away.
Thank you.
Oh, that's right. Raise Dead takes an hour. I forgot about that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Well.
Oops.
Well, even if you all had done that, you weren't harassed down there. You had people watching your back, and also this thing, Marge made a huge sacrifice when she summoned this thing and managed to bond it to their service for 3 hours. So You're nearing the end of that now, but it's still up there.
So you're saying we have an
Doing work.
hour to raise the dead and eat a delicious meal?
You have enough time for a short rest, basically, yeah.
Woohoo! I get my key back.
Short rest, you say?
Yeah.
For the first time in freaking forever, I'm gonna
Jesus
cast
Christ.
this because we have the time to use it. Everyone, enjoy a well-balanced meal.
I literally have never taken
Holy-
damage. I'm fine.
Holy
Temporary
shit.
hit points. Shut up.
Soren's style is just dancing around, dodging damage.
I
and kill
punch
stealing.
Soren.
Wait, how much roll do you roll yet?
I haven't rolled for the temp. Or are you talking about his punch?
No, the hit points.
I gotta roll 2d10s. Let me do that.
Watch them both
14
do one.
temporary
Oh,
hit
that's
points
good.
for everyone.
Pretty good.
And that is every up to 10 people, so pretty much all the prisoners too.
Actually,
12.
I wouldn't benefit.
We also are immune to frighten and disease and poison.
I'm just eating the chicken wing, just be like, there's
An
the best
advantage
fucking
on
meal I've
all
ever
wisdom
had.
saves.
All right. Anyone identify anything over that hour? I don't want to skip out on descriptions. If
Yeah, I start identifying what I can with rituals.
okay, what specifically
I'll
are you going
assist.
for?
That sword, first of all.
Yes, please. I'd love to know what this is.
I call dibs.
There's no such thing in this universe. I'm sorry.
Except there is in my country. If you call dibs, it means you have first
My
crack at it.
country.
heard in a
He's my
song-
mortal enemy. I definitely deserve it.
Let's see.
Dinner music.
I don't know. You stayed in the back like a coward and then just attacked when it was served you.
Not necessarily.
Rhapsody.
So the minute he freaking describes the gauntlets of power, freaking Aaron and Fang are gonna have to talk.
Yeah, like 7 hands go. Like there's only 4 of us, but like only like 5 of us or 6 of us. Like 7 hands hit. Like, wait, who are you? I don't know. I'm just wanted to be here.
Perfect.
All right. It is a modified form of a dagger of venom.
Here's the
It is
question:
a-
Did
oh, go
everyone
ahead.
grab those gauntlets at the same time?
We're getting there.
Yeah. The sword is a modified form of a dagger of venom.
What's good?
Short sword of venom, or in this case, you can call it a drow blade.
The
plus
Underdark
2,
special.
What's up?
yeah, plus 2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it.
Dope.
And you can use an action to call. Here, I'll just post it.
I want to also. I'm going to identify the brass crown set with a spindle, and fine steel gauntlets with the jade, and gold dagger set.
Can you do the mask too?
Sure. We got time.
And obviously, replace dagger with short sword. The damage goes up from a 2d10 to 3d10, which I've already had.
Jesus Christ, that's
Yeah.
so
Okay.
So it does a D6 of
It
damage.
does. Yeah, it's a short sword, a plus 2 short sword with that effect that I just posted. Also,
Holy
criminy.
shit! That's pretty dope.
Yeah, let's look at the mask next.
okay,
Sure, I'll
the mask is an
identify
interesting one. Mask is a very interesting one. It's very strange. It's difficult to figure out the origin of it, but it seems to contain a soul.
Like a soul that.
It's not the mask from Konosuba, is it?
It's the mask of Wuya.
It seems to contain a living soul.
Is it?
Oh, Aaron,
is
would
it
you like
my,
another voice in your head?
Is it like my ring of mind shielding, where like the person strapped into the mask?
Yeah, it's sort of like that.
Well, Drow guy's still in here. I tell him.
Oh, so it's like a Horcrux.
Yep, something like that. I don't fucking know.
Well, what's a
Yeah,
Horcrux?
that's similar.
Your mom. I'm just gonna.
Gonna be real. If she heard you say that, she'd probably kill you.
I mean,
Field.
technically.
Okay, so I guess I need to take this to higher powers up in the order and get that figured out.
Yeah.
But does it do anything else? Is it just a mask that
No,
has some
it just seems to be a mask. If you put it on, you can converse with a person in the.
When
that's
you
the
put
only
it on,
effect.
it melds to your face. You have green skin and you start acting like a cartoon.
Yes,
Smoking!
but no, that was actually a good
So it's-
impression. But essentially, anyone who
it's not
puts on the
cursed.
mask, yeah, it's anyone who
Identify
puts
does
on
not
the
tell you
mask
if it's cursed.
can hear and speak to your soul until they take off the mask. You can keep talking to them. So while you
Identify
have the
doesn't
mask
tell you
on,
it's cursed.
Yep.
I don't believe it does.
Can't.
Oh fuck.
But
Well, I'm not doing
But the only effect of the item is that, like I said, while you're wearing the mask, you can speak to the soul that's trapped in it.
I put it on for like a second, say bitch, and then
Oh,
remove
don't
it.
do that. You shouldn't do that.
Bitch.
You hear whispers fill your mind very intensely for a second, and then you take the mask off, and you can take it off just fine.
He said
Hello?
bitch before and the last thing you hear before you take it off is like, I'm not your mother last.
I would like to order a pizza. Extra thick.
But no, it doesn't cling to your face, thankfully. You can take it off just fine.
Okay. I don't know why I risked that, but okay. And anybody else need magic items that?
We have a
Um,
pile of
so
wait,
nice
there's the
loot here
dagger?
you can look at.
I mean, the short sword.
Yeah, we
Short sword
identified
mask.
that. We got the mask.
Did we
There's-
identify the what I'm assuming is now a regular ass short sword?
Yeah, we did.
The one with the
It's
shadow
like a
magic. Yeah, it's in chat.
It's essentially a
Yeah,
short
that's
sword
what I mean.
version. It's essentially a short sword version of a dagger of venom.
Okay. I don't want it anymore. I wanted the darkness power.
The darkness power is sort of there. It's very weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might be able to make some like special effects come off of it.
There's amulet. I guess the only other things are the amulet and the pouch of ritual materials, unless you guys were to try to identify one of those mundane items you found, like the carpet or whatever. Or not the carpet, but the statue.
Oh, I
mean, we can-
identify the amulet.
What about the
What about
The
these
giant.
gloves and this mace?
Okay, one thing at a time, people. Amulet.
I can identify those while he's doing that.
You have identify?
Yeah. I've got identify.
You guys learn of the gauntlets of Ogrepar and the Mace of Terror, and then also the amulet does not seem to be a specifically magical item. It seems like some of its power has kind of waned, but it looks like he was using it as a focus and a spell focus.
No, just a spell focus.
Yeah.
I pocket it.
Yeah, he didn't actually cast anything because you guys stunned him before he could, but that was his focus.
What, the medallion?
Yeah.
Well, then what's
So-
all the fucking alchemical shit in his pocket?
It seemed to just be
Alchemical shit.
Yeah, it seems to be various materials and things for the ritual he was casting for different conjuration spells for summoning infernals and
Weird.
different fiends rather.
So back to the important thing. when we're told that this is gauntlets of ogre strength, how many people's hands touch this freaking gauntlet at the same time?
Fang's one.
I know Aaron is the second.
I already got three. I already got 3 items, so I don't need it.
Like I look at Fang, let go.
But why though?
If you don't let go, I'm going to have to challenge you to something that we do in my homeland.
And what's that?
What, Agni Kai?
Shaolin Showdown.
Gong Yi Tenpai!
Exactly.
I remember that show.
Did you know it had a sequel?
It did?
It did?
It had... Yeah, I was surprised when I found this. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
like a
it did.
Canadian-only sequel, and when they went into the showdowns, it went 3D.
I think it was in America for like it was in America for like 2 seconds. I remember watching them like, I didn't know this got a second season.
Interesting.
The real question is, y'all remember Code Lyoko?
Yes. Yes, I did. That last season's only available digitally.
I had completely forgot about Shaolin Showdown, dude.
I loved Code Lyoko.
It's crazy.
That was good shit.
Okay, so out of character, how many attunement slots do you even have?
All of them?
I mean, used. So you have none?
Yeah, I don't have any magic items other than this
You do,
freaking...
right?
No.
Mine or...
Oh, I have the Lions thing. That's right, I have the
One?
Lions thing.
What was that, Lawrence?
Isn't the prosthetic arm considered one as well?
Yeah, it is, actually.
Is it?
It's
Since when was that considered one?
In Oberon.
In what?
Oberon, sorry. Oberon.
Thank you.
The artificer thing, it clarified it as a magic item. I don't remember if it's if you need to be attuned to it or not.
Yeah, it is supposed to be attuned.
That's dumb.
But the bonus thing is, if you have more than one, it only counts as one slot.
Yeah.
So
I don't really plan on losing more body parts.
Dude, you could be Goro.
Yeah, I don't know about that. So I have 2 attunement slots because you gave me the stupid lion's mantle that I don't ever use.
You benefit from that shit every time you rage.
No, I really don't. Like, what? Literally, the only thing that it does that I can't do is the make things that try to frighten me, frighten them back. Everything else I already have.
You're not immune to frighten normally.
Well, because all's well that ends well.
You also get advantage on perception checks.
When I smell things.
Yeah.
Go gadget grease.
That activates Aaron's arm.
Neat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down Asher, put my fist in his mouth, and I'm going to make him swallow grease.
And while that is happening, Fang is putting on the gauntlets.
And I'm making this short sword my new.
I still want the gauntlets.
All right, yeah, you can make that short sword your packed weapon.
Isn't that an hour?
Yeah, I don't remember what the time it takes is, but
aren't we short resting?
Yeah, technically, we could technically attune to these.
Yeah, let me check the. How long does it take to make something your packed weapon? Can you do it over?
Let me double.
I'm pretty sure you can do it over short.
Why did I get logged out of Roll20?
That's interesting. Yes, you perform the ritual over the course of 1 hour, which can be done during a short rest.
All right. So what is your strength score right now?
16.
So is mine. Damn it.
You are a barbarian now. Strength is pretty important.
Who has the lowest dex between the both of you?
It's probably me. I got a +2.
Yeah, it's definitely him.
Then you should give it to him. Since you're a monk and you benefit more by dexterity.
Yeah, no one asked you for your opinion.
I would
I agree.
divine intervent that shit gone.
Try it. You can't succeed.
You've already tried it once today, Necro. You can't do it again until tomorrow.
No, let him. He can't succeed.
And I know I'm the DM, but I do agree it probably would help the barbarian more. But
Neat.
I'm trying to look at the.
This should be fun.
Oh dear. Monk's wisdom be high.
18.
Can you?
Where did you get advantage?
Because I'm an elf. Oh no, I'm immune. That's right. Or is my immune to charm? Because of the feast, I'm immune to frighten.
Immune to frighten.
Oh, yeah, I had advantage anyway because I'm an elf.
And
so
long as it obviously stays the same function, I'll give you room to, after you make it your packed weapon, sword, and if you want to flavor the sword as being different in appearance or whatever, that's fine. But its base form beforehand, think of sort of like a darker colored version of your typical curved elf sword. Think like one of Legolas's short swords from
Yeah. Like I'm still gonna use the rapier on my hip as just like a regular sword, and then I'm just gonna like shadow blade that one whenever I need to summon it.
Because I guess technically you would call it a drow saber, is what would be the
drow saber. Yeah. So I know it has that save condition that can only be used once per day. So then the regular damage is just 1d6 plus 2, correct?
Yeah, it 1d6. It just short sword, a +2 short sword. Aside from that.
All right, there's only one way to do this fairly. We're gonna have to roll for it.
I just take it.
Thank you.
Take it off your corpse later.
Is anything else magical? The gauntlets, the crown?
I'll ritual also detect magic.
Nothing else really seems to be.
Oh no, I can't. Hey, does anyone have a spell book?
Wait, dude.
How many classes are you multi-classing?
No,
what'd you say?
Aren't nerds. We just
Necro?
I don't know if it's me, but if it's just me, but every.
How many classes are you in?
How many what?
Classes.
2. I just took ritual caster.
Oh, he's got a ritual spell book. That's why.
Yeah, because before Asher came along, we didn't have anyone identified.
You're welcome.
No, I'm angry because you came along and now I have no reason to have a ritual spell book.
Well, I mean, you can have other ritual spells.
Look, yeah, like, can you do any?
You cut out.
I asked, can you do any ritual with that book?
Yeah, I just had to copy it first.
When you started it.
Yeah, I only get 2, but essentially what happens is if I find it in like written form, I can copy that ritual into the book.
Well, shit. What rituals do I have? I'm willing to teach you. I mean, I think I just know my spells.
So what class did you base your ritual on?
That's a great fucking question. What class? I think wizard.
Yeah.
wizard or sorcerer, because they both learn identify and
Yeah.
Well, one uses charisma, the other uses intelligence.
which really doesn't matter for rituals because half the time I'm not attacking things with rituals.
That's true.
But it says if you come across a spell in written form, such as a magic spell scroll or a wizard spell book, you might be able to add it to your ritual book.
Spell
Hey, Kenji, would it
than
count if
level
like artificers don't have spell books, but can I just like write something down on a piece of paper and just give it to them? It's like, here, learn this.
I don't know what the rules are. I'll have to see if
Artificer's
Xanathars has
too
rules
new
for
to
creating
that
spell
for this.
scrolls.
No, but you
have to
essentially
scroll.
have to create a spell scroll in order
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, I don't know if there are already rules for that, and maybe Xanathar or something. I'll look into it.
Artificer didn't exist till Eberron.
There are bad
there are rules
Matt,
for creating
scroll.
items in Xanathars. I don't know if that applies to spell scrolls or not.
Yeah, I think spell scrolls are bad. It's like level 1 is like a day, and it's like level 2 is like 3 days, and like anything over that is too much time.
Yeah, nah, I'm not a big fan of spell scrolls. I say that in character.
Okay,
Stupid.
yeah, it says you have to have proficiency in the Arcana skill and must provide any material or components required for the casting of the spell. Then you have to have the spell prepared, or it must be among your known spells. I don't know how much time it. I'd have to pull up my Xanathar's book to find out the exact time, but there are rules for creating spell scrolls if you want to do that, yes. It would just take some time. It would probably be something you do over downtime.
Oh, surely. But I would much rather create uncommon items in 5 days. So.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I noticed that one of the items is a brass crown set with a spinel, and every time I see spinel, I think of Resident Evil 4. I always do.
I think of that rubber clown.
But after you all take your short rest, you can still hear some crackling flames overhead and the occasional roaring, but a lot of the commotion has apparently died down.
So either the angel killed them all. So
And actually, I may have said that wrong. Let me double check something. Okay, it was piercing damage, yeah. Okay, yeah. Most of the commotion seems to have died down. There's just some crackling flames overhead. Mostly.
you fucking weeb.
Soren, little did you know he was going to multi-class in the samurai.
Yeah, the third multi-class is
Herc chats with you, Fang, over the hour. Asks that you and the Goliath give him the rundown on events. Things that he's missed since he's been in prison.
Oh my god, things you wouldn't believe. There was a giant sea snake that showed up. And I just go into the spiel.
Yeah. And you spend most of the hour talking about that.
Feeding a bird.
You all are left here in the prison that you've kind of converted to a little base of operations for now, because you have freed prisoners protecting the entrances at different ends of the prison, and kind of turn it into a little stronghold temporarily. And you have the option of whether you want to try and make some sort of escape now or call it and deal with that next time.
Wait, so but most everything's calm up top.
It sounds like, you don't know for sure, but it sounds like most of the commotion has died down. It's just the occasional roar of flame or something every once in a while.
So I guess it's like, do you want an extra encounter, or do you want to just go straight back to the dwarves?
That's what I'm asking basically. Are you guys planning to go through the fortress, or are you planning to just leave?
Because we could just literally sneak out and they would have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair though, we haven't looted the base yet.
We did. We went to the treasure room. We
went to where all the confiscated treasure was.
You get the idea that with that much, yeah.
There's going to be nothing.
That anything important would have been in there.
Also, we kind of have to make sure that the people upstairs are tied to Neverwinter, because that fucker was tied to Waterdeep. And it kind of put us in a bad spot.
Nobody knows that. Only us.
Oh. Gotcha. Fuck it, let's take the drill and get everyone out.
That's right. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Right, let's ride. I start the drill.
You don't need to start the drill. We just gotta pull it back.
Well, I mean, it drives.
No, we need the drill. We need to save the drill. That's very important.
I didn't say to leave the drill. I said we don't need to turn it on. I've somehow gone British.
Right, so.
I imagine this thing's like motorized. Like I can drive it, and then I can activate the drill part and like drill.
As far as I'm concerned, we've been pushing this thing every time.
The bugbear paladin.
Oh, I thought we were driving.
I thought we were driving.
I assumed it somewhat moved on its own, but you were actually, someone was there operating and making sure it drives forward, making sure it pushes forward. Yeah. But the bugbear paladin comes to you and asks that. Sorry, what was that, Asher?
Oh no, nothing.
Okay. Yeah, the bugbear paladin comes to you and says that he would like to take a detachment of the prisoners to sweep the fortress and make sure everything's secure.
Well, I mean, if you wish,
yeah, go
for it. Look like your nanny. Go nuts.
Like, why are you asking me, dude?
Oh well, you went out of your way to free us, and so I feel obliged to assist you if you so wish.
Nah, I have no need for that life, Ted.
Or obligated, rather, to assist you, not obliged. Well, in that case, may we meet again.
Oh.
Remember.
Of course.
What is your name, wizard?
Asher. Asher Doran. I reach out my hand for shaking.
I don't actually remember if I gave him a name last time.
I kind of leaned over to Fang. Wait, why is he acting like he's the only one who's saying?
I don't remember if I gave this bugbear. Yeah, I don't remember if I gave this paladin a name last time, but he shakes your hand, Asher, and says, yes, Mr. Doran, always remember that Torm's justice reaches far.
Will do. Will do. I wish you luck, dude.
He nods and goes up to the, gated entrance into the fortress. You all are moving out of the tunnel with a drill?
Yup.
All right, as you go up top, you finally get a glimpse of what was happening. First off, there's a blinding light in the sky so bright that you can't actually look at it directly. It pains you. It's like looking at the sun.
Oh God, it's Mumford and Sons.
Above the fortress. But what you can see below that blinding light is that Even the walls of the fortress have been torn down and laid to waste. Everything is in this white flame. And despite the fact that hell has been raised, everything has been burnt down by these white flames, and there are bodies, just dozens and dozens of bodies littering the place. They all seem relatively unharmed, almost as if they're all simply asleep.
Like the people are unharmed, but they're just knocked out?
It's what it looks like. And everything around them is completely burned down. There again, these silvery colored white flames just ripping everything apart. All the walls have been burnt down almost to the stump.
Do I know exactly what's going on here? Like,
it looks like the work of some sort of powerful celestial, possibly an angel.
Weird.
You could make a religion check, I guess, to try to.
Lawrence, your daddy's angels do some work.
You're not
I
flashing.
don't know what you're talking about.
18.
Okay. All right, let me double check something.
What do you mean? Didn't Marge say she was summoning one of your daddy's angels? Your dad's angels? Your dad named Charlie?
Your dad is an angel out of character.
Like, I kind of want to know the effect of what exactly happened here. Like, are they dead? Are they alive? Or
they seem to be alive, but something this powerful to do this sort of damage, it would have to, assuming it's an angel, which it very much looks like the work of one. You think it would have to at least be, maybe some sort of possibly a deva. I don't know if you're familiar with what that is out of character.
I don't. I'm not, honestly.
But Asher would know at least a little bit, enough to know that devas, there are different types of devas, but there are a sort of angel, and there are 3 orders of devas, kind of a class of angel in the hierarchy, if that makes sense. And they're sort of the, I guess, mid-range. There are angels below them and angels above them in power and stature, but
middle management.
They tend to be the ones that work with the planes and oversee the planes specifically, and actually manifest themselves in the planes to do their various bidden. Of course, being angels, they're always of good alignment, unless they've fallen, but this very much seems like the work of one of those. Some sort of powerful celestial.
So the angel just didn't want to kill them.
Sort of, I mean, you can, if you put 2 and 2 together, that's an easy conclusion to jump to, yeah.
Well, that's a conclusion that Azure jumps to.
Yeah. And as you see the paladin and his group emerge, and they check. They seem confused, but then realize that they seem to be unconscious. They shield their eyes from the blinding flame and light above themselves, and just go about tying these unconscious fighters up, essentially arresting them, for lack of a better term there.
All right. Well, looks like they got everything taken care of. Let's get back to the city, guys. I'm tired.
I'm down for that. Yes, I'd like to get our estate back. Remember that? Don't want deed to my mansion.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. There's that.
Our deed to our mansion.
My poker skills, my mansion. Anyway,
all of our names are on it, jackass.
You're my tenants, and I will be collecting rent. But
how about I give you one? How about I I can give you a range right now. I hold up the my arm.
What are you saying? What are you talking
I
about?
can give you a rent right fucking now.
A rent?
I'm gonna
You
hold
don't
him down
have
and start forcing grease down his throat.
You're so full.
He only has 6 uses left.
I love that Aaron uses that as his way to take aggression out of the party members now. To spray grease on them, it doesn't do damage.
What have I done? I've created a monster.
But yeah, so you all plan on heading right directly back to city? Or
Yep.
all right. Immediately heading for
I should out
Troll Breakers, or are you planning on reviving first? How are you doing this?
Oh, I mean, we definitely need to revive him before we go back to the Troll Breakers.
Yeah, that'd be a smart idea.
I mean, do we? I find that yes.
I think it'd be really nice to walk in with the guy who owns the building.
Hey, we've got good. Her as a show of power.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got good news and bad news. Bad news is your father dead. Good news is Habushki. He's alive.
Yeah, we all just T-pose while Lawrence does his fucking ritual. And dominance has been asserted.
I'm down. Let's do it.
All right, so you guys just walking. I'm going to assume that some time passes enough for you all to get a long rest. You all heading straight for the Trollbreaker Manor then? On the next day? Dwarf Toad?
Yep.
All right, you do so. Are you carrying him openly? Like, how is this? Are you?
I thought we were resing him before we showed up. Are we resing him in front of her?
I mean,
no, we want to look cool.
I was joking.
We should at least make a coffin for the guy.
How about we buy a diamond?
How about we just resurrect him and then we? Yeah, how about we just resurrect him? Let's not.
What if we resurrect him and then kill him and then resurrect him again in front of her?
Necro, do you have another diamond for this guy?
The reason I ask if you're resurrecting them openly, or holding them openly, I mean, is because if they see that, they're gonna freak out and immediately try to usher you to talk to the
Trollbreaker. Yeah, necromancy is kind of illegal.
Well, I mean, it's just that
they're
gonna see that the father is dead, so they're gonna want.
So one of us has to sneak into town to get Necro more diamonds.
Got it. Come on. Come on, lover boy. We're going back to town.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
We can say this is the afternoon before our long rest. Is that alright, Kenji?
Yeah, you can take your long rest and get your diamond if need be.
Alright. Back to town.
So, just as a side, after we get the diamond, I find another word for it, and then play Have You Met in there.
Oh my god, we're not role playing this again.
No, I'm just look. If you do this, I'm just rolling and that's all. Okay, not doing this again. I've learned my lesson. Damn it!
It's too late for this shit.
But yes, you're able to get your diamond and then move on.
How much does he have? How much does it need to be for this spell?
500,000? One of the two.
I think it's 100 or 1,000. I don't remember. Let me check. Are you talking about for Raised Dead?
It has to be Raised Dead.
It's 500 gold. So
yeah, you're able to find a diamond for that much. If you would like to purchase it.
I make Asher pay for it, yes.
Why? Why am I paying for this shit?
I hold up my arm threateningly.
Look, I can dispel that, you know.
Yeah, I'm also broke, so.
Wait, you didn't get your fucking share of money from the.
No, nobody did.
I'm actually doing the math on the raw numbers right now. Everyone add 2,000 gold, and someone make a note that Toki gets 2,000 gold.
I thought I thought
Wait,
Toki did the
what?
math, and I was like, fuck, shit.
We all get 2,000 gold.
There's
Shit.
1,200 gold pieces. Divide by 6.
You mean 12,000?
Yeah, 12,000, sorry. Yeah, divide by 6 is 2,000 gold apiece. Next is to divide the platinum.
Oh, great. Let's do that.
I should have given it to you in Electrum. That would have been fun.
Oh,
Fucker.
fuck you.
I got rid of my Electrum piece.
It's a good thing I have a bag of holding because I'm way over weight capacity.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone gets 266 with a remainder of 7 platinum pieces. Kenji, you want to write down Toki's amounts for when he shows up?
Yeah, I will. I'll go ahead and add it to his. Well, he probably might have already added it, so I'll make a note.
Wait, how many
Wait,
platinum?
wait a minute. Wait a minute.
There was 1,600 in the loot we found. Divide by 6, 266 with a remainder of 7.
I always say I'm broke and then look in my bag and realize I still have money.
When it only be one remaining? Because there's 6 of us.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but it's not a whole. It'd be 1 extra gold.
You mean platinum?
No, another whole number would be a platinum because it's a decimal. It's 10 less, so it's a gold. But it's in platinum, so I'm doing a calculator to try to divide magic money.
You said with a 7 remaining. I didn't know you were talking about 0.7.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad. And that is all the raw pieces. That's not selling any of the other insanely expensive shit we found. That might or may not be magical.
None
It
of it
didn't
was
seem
magical.
like any of it was magical.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it was
that's a lot of
magic.
money. We can go through the other loot later.
Yeah, we bought the gem. Asher bought the...
We split the money on the gem.
That's a lie.
That remaining platinum could have been used for the diamond dust.
Let's just do that.
Yeah, just do that. How much
Math.
How much platinum do we each get?
266.
Christ alive.
266. There was a lot of platinum in there.
Mm-hmm. That's what the Horde rolled, man. Rolled a treasure hoard for your CR, and that's what it came up with.
Nice. But yeah, I'm willing to fork over half.
It's 4 platinum remaining.
So rich.
It's literally 4 platinum remaining after everybody gets their share.
We'll split the cost. Sleight of hand with advantage.
I think I have. I want to say I have like something. What does a cloak of elven kind do? No, I don't think it would help me. All right, try it. Just go ahead. Fuck it.
I'm trying.
Hey, he's awake. Let's go to his
It's
daughter.
11.
Perception. I slap your hand away. Just no. Fucking asshole.
Did you slap me?
Yes, I did.
Roll initiative. No kidding.
Just to finish
I'll
this,
go get a decrease.
just to
Lo
finish
and behold, the
What was that, Necro?
I don't know what's going on anymore.
Me neither, man.
congratulations, Lawrence Jerez the dwarf.
Well, you have the diamond now. If you would like to head to Trollbreaker Manor and resurrect the dwarf in front of him, we can deal with that. Or in front of his daughter, we can deal with that. If you want to resurrect him now, then obviously there's going to be a conversation upon him waking up. So it's
Guys, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I got
that's why-
class in the morning.
Should we do this
yeah, that's
next
what I was
time?
asking.
Yeah, you can make it all dramatic for next time. I would love to do
Because-
it in front of her. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah,
But we
that's
got
why I
to
wanted to
hide the
mention
body
it
on the way
because
in. Then
I also wanted to call the session due to the fact that this is going to be a conversation no matter where you resume. So it would be better saved for next session.
Then we
Fair
took
enough.
a long rest.
Yeah, you did get a long rest beforehand.
did we level?
You did level.
Yay!
What level are we at now?
12.
12.
Dope. 12. Cool.
Cool. I'm going to get
Damn it.
Elemental Adept because fuck everything having resistance to fire.
Ooh.
I'm going to post
Woo!
this.
100 health.
I now need. What? How do you have 100 health?
I rolled really fucking high on my health.
Yeah,
Fair.
it happens sometimes.
Oh god, I can take ability points or a feat. Damn it.
Never forget, there's that document with other feats that I have. If you want to look at any of those, some of those might be.
Yeah, where's
useful
that
for Fang.
document? Where's that broken
It's in
document?
the info. It's in the info tab. The info channel. Thrown Weapon Master is the one that I thought you might be interested in, Fang.
I remember there was one that was like, "Hey, there's something for mustache." I'm like, I'm an elf. I don't grow a mustache.
You deal with that one.
What is this biased garbage?
It says that those incapable of growing facial hair may supplant their long and flowing head hair.
Ah, I rolled terrible.
Yep, Elemental Adept it is. Oh shit, I think I get access to...
All right, guys. Good night. I'm out.
Night, man.
Have a good one.
See ya.